Checking up on the mic. Checking up on the mic. Checking up again. Checking up again. Checking up again. All right, that works. Sorry, we're resetting up my Discord because I'm me and it didn't, you know, because I'm me. I had this Thomas guy. He set my channel up with all the bots and the notifications and like 70 channels and all that, and to me it was overwhelming, so I kind of did a haircut like a few months back. I just deleted everything, took all the bots out. There was basically 2 channels. I just like it simple, but then somebody let me know that like it's pretty non-standard for a streamer's channel to like have as little as mine did. Then he's like, hey, you don't even have emotes. And I'm like, I didn't know you could get emotes, especially for Discord. I have no idea. So we did a couple emotes and okay, I don't know. I just figured the Discord was a way to like keep up when I'm offline, off Twitch, but apparently all the bells and whistles are needed by everybody at all times, so okay. I don't have any idea, like usual, what we'll be doing today. I only have, honestly, about 2 hours because I went out to fix a drip line, which was very simple, by the way. The whole thing, start to finish, was no more than a half an hour. Of course, that's when the neighbor comes over, just constant. It had me for an hour and a half, so now it's, instead of me streaming at 4, it's 6 now, and it's like, that's a freaking problem. So it is what it is. We'll find something to do, even if it's, lame, or we could. I don't know. I don't know that I'm 100% into chess. Oddly, but. I mean, I don't mind renaming it just chatting, or we can watch YouTube, or we can play chess. You guys, I can throw an arena down, have you guys play. When more people get here, I do have an announcement of some sorts. I wouldn't get your hopes up too big, but it's basically a big idea I ripped off another stream, but I didn't rip it off to try to become more successful. But because it works and I have a blast whenever these people do this certain thing. So I looked into it and I got it. I don't know how we're going to use it. We're going to find some degen way to use it. Stealing ideas. Well, I mean, it happens in music. That's called a trend. Kind of, I guess, yeah. I would have never thought of this, though, because I would have never, ever in a million years, without streaming, I wouldn't have found Steam. I would have never signed on to anything saying Jackbox Party Pack. You know what I mean? It's not that I'm simple and stupid. Maybe I'm more one-track minded. If I want to watch a chess stream or a certain stream about something, that's cool, but I'm not going to go, hey, surprise me, I mean, I guess sometimes I do, but it's not my norm. And honestly, because the what's up, McKnights? Hey, what's going on, Captain? The risk, and I do say risk loosely because I don't want to be misconstrued, but the risk of walking into a stream where some big titted chicks in a hot tub, just giggling for like thousands of dollars is high. So I don't try a whole lot of new streams. What's happening, Poisoned? I mean, I like that. I like that stuff just as much as the next guy, but I mean, honestly, it does get me salty. It does. It gets me really salty. That's coming. Number one, Grumpopotamus. That's coming in some form or another. I've got a hot tub and I have no qualms about streaming from it. But I'm trying to set something else up. Yeah, ideas. But anyway, yeah. I mean, summertime is just coming. I've got a hot tub, kind of. It's a poor excuse for one, but it's there. And, you know, mounting a phone is really easy, so I'll just, we'll just listen to music and chat. I don't give a shit, man. I'm really open-minded. I'm not locked into a box. I don't want people to think that, but for certain things, like, certain things that a lot of streamers do, I automatically don't like because a lot of streamers do it. Like, for one, Hand and Brain, it's fun about 10% of the time for me. You have to get a well-known, strong streamer paired up with someone who's relatively weak. Then it's fun to me because I can feel the streamers, he says pawn and he's looking at this awesome pawn sacrifice that's right in the center of the board that gives, maybe you're making room for a knight or maybe you're going to keep sacrificing stuff. But the 1500 isn't going to see that and just going to pick a random pawn and be like, oh, okay, here. And then it's interesting. But just watching two people fumble through a chess game, it's like, okay, I don't know, about all that. I would much rather watch you than boob streamers. I have boobs. Yeah, I've seen, those of us that are small streamers, but we take our stream, semi seriously, and we're really trying to establish something, to just go, what's up, Salty? Salty is a very huge good example of this, to be honest with you, as is Mark Esserman, a few other streamers that seem to fall into a category of consistent and they've got a brand, they've got a feel, people relate to them, they like them, they have a following, they're established streamers, and they've got their thing going. To just randomly hit a stream where some fucking, overweight idiot is just sitting in a hot tub that her husband paid for and is getting thousands of dollars per stream because she's willing to do that and drink wine, it's like, no fucking way. It makes me, I get salty, and I can't help it. I would love to honestly be able to look at them and say, hey, good for them. They found a workaround, and this works for them, and they're getting rich. There's a small part of me that feels that way, but the rest is like, God damn. And before I need to clear up something. I am not angry at the women. I'm angry at the idiot men willing to shell out their hard-earned money to watch a random chick sit in a hot tub. Hey, go get some friends. You know how many times I've been in a hot tub with like fucking 5 sex-crazed hot chicks in the last 2 years? I mean, it's a lot. It's a fucking lot. Go get friends, dude, and you can see it for real. What are you doing in your mom's basement with cheese puff orange fucking fingers talking about, this streamer really likes me. As long as I give her like, $400, she'll talk directly to me. It's like, bro, you're unbelievable. And to wander into a stream where that shit's happening, it's like, it's fucking sacrilege. It's a fucking crime. No, it's... Yeah, absolutely, Captain. Exactly. If I had the means, I would also jump on that easy money. I'm not angry at the chicks. I'm angry at the dudes who have their wallets open for these fucking idiots. The other streams that I'm kind of angry about, but not as angry because it just happens and it's a fact of life, are the ones with some kind of agenda. You know, you know, let's talk pronouns today, or you're important too, or these snowflake type streams that basically it's down with any white man over 35, and it's like, damn, right? And people just get on there and, yeah, girl, me too. I was at the mall yesterday and someone called me trans when really I'm, add in these fucking pronouns. And it's like, yeah, that's because because it's only an issue to you. To the rest of the world, you being trans is not an issue at all. You making it an issue by telling the world they have an issue with it. No one, I mean, oh, you're going to have your salty malts, right? Just as you're going to have people that want to kill a cop just because they're a cop. Nothing personal whatsoever. What are you going to do? That guy exists right now and he's planning it and he's going to do it within a month somewhere. What are you going to do? You're also going to have your salty malts who just fucking hate everything about being gay, everything about wanting to be trans, everything about maybe not even completely knowing who you are, which I think is complete fucking bullshit, right? I enjoy the diversity. I do. I really fucking do. I mean, how many parties have I spent hours and hours and hours at just preaching to the choir with people who are basically just like me? I toward the end of last year, I started telling my my gun-toting, pickup-driving redneck friends, I wish we had a lefty or two here, a snowflake, because then at least we could pick their brain, like, okay, I understand you're afraid of this or that, or you feel this way. Why? In your life. Don't start quoting the fucking media. Don't start fucking lip jabbing the stuff you heard on the news last night, because ain't none of that shit real. Nothing at all you hear on the news is fucking real in any way. It is trumped up agenda bullshit. It really is. Yeah, Captain, I mean, back in my day, we risked the blue screen virus to get porn. And most men that are my age have gone through several computers before they got it right. I mean, you just ruin a computer trying to get at the, see naked women. I get that there's an air of opportunity, I suppose, present when you can actually see one of these type women that you're into, whichever type it is, and they'll talk back to you, and then you give them money and they'll tell you about a problem and you offer advice and they take it. Now you think, I'm coming up. No, you're not coming up. You're a fucking moron. Because when I give bits in somebody's channel or I sub, it's to help that streamer because I like that streamer and I respect that streamer and I want to do everything I can to ensure this streamer is streaming tomorrow. I'm not looking for a fucking date, and even if I was, guys, there's no fucking way I'm gonna go to, hot tub day 122. We're going through a box of wine and try to get that chick to like me. That's fucking insane. That is absolutely insane. I mean, that isn't sane. There's something wrong there with your reasoning, Now, if you happen to be like Harris Heller, or somebody who's really fucking rich and well known, and you show up in the hot tub channel and you're like, hey babe, how would you like, how would you like $25,000 right now? Boom. Okay, that guy's got a date. I don't give a shit if this chick's married or not. But aside from that, really thinking, that you could get anywhere. And I know it happens. I've had guys, come home with strippers from the strip club that they went to. That this would never fucking occur to me. So I know that some of this problem is me. I mean, you go to a strip club, it's always in my mind, you figure this chick, just think of all the hot motherfuckers that throw themselves at these people every day. I'm in there? Yeah. What am I going to say different? I have money. I don't have, a couple of talents that chicks aren't really interested in until they're older anyway, like fucking, writing or fucking whatever. But anyway, I don't know what got me started on that. It's just, it's been a long time since I've actually signed on to Twitch and been like, what's out there? Because you keep running into these fucking streams, and it's like, you just start watching the money these idiots are hemorrhaging, and you're going, fuck. And then you think of your own stream, or people like Salty, or people like Mark, or people like, CL Smith, or almost any smaller streamer. And you think, fuck, look at the grind. Look at the grind they're putting in for, fucking pennies, basically, in the end of the day. And it's like, some people like me, like Art Vega, like, probably most of the other streamers I'm talking about aren't we aren't streaming to get rich. I mean, it fucking helps, dude. It really does. Like, it's a big perk, of course, getting a few dollars at the end of the day. But just to be able to, but the amount of work and effort and research and cash I'd have to throw at this stream, the amount of selling out too. You have to behave, and you have to do all these kind of things to get a decent, piece of the pie is so ridiculous. And you think maybe someday, who knows, maybe one day. But then you sign on to this fucking stream, and this chick's just talking and drinking heavily, and every once in a while we'll break into like off-key music that she thinks she's singing, and watching her make thousands of dollars that night, it's like, I mean, the money's there. What's up, Jamaican? The money's there. The problem is it's in other places than me and most of my friends are at. Once again, I'm just not cut out for, being a success. Well, yeah, Grump. I didn't, I should preface, because I don't usually get political on my stream, but I'm talking about the actual insane lefties or righties. I don't want to hang around the zealots of either side, but the ones who are insane and looking for, looking to just waiting on every move to tell somebody, or waiting on every word to tell somebody how they're wrong, and how, oops, we don't do that anymore. No, you have just disrespected an entire generation of women, hardworking, smart. Okay, the average lefty I get along with just fine. In fact, most of who I used to know, turns out that they're liberals. That's fine. Liberal or conservative has literally never mattered to me at all. But now it's gotten so fucking toxic and so out of control. You can't even describe someone anymore. You know what I'm saying? $1 a minute. Yeah, I was watching a smaller stream the other day, and it was like, song requests are like this many dollars, and I'm like, that's fucking ballsy, dude. 100%. I'll never forget, Captain, when I think it was Amaranth. She did a sleeping stream, which you're not even supposed to do, but I guess until they say something, it's legal. I guess. And while she was sleeping, like every time she'd turn over or like just brush, fucking cha-ching, cha-ching, and I'm like, oh my god, are you people so fucking stupid and desperate that you're gonna pay a girl for sleeping? Now trust me, I have a very, very sick, fucking twisted mind. There's other ways, you know what I mean, to have fun with a sleeping girl. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not talking about like sick shit. I mean, a little bit, but I get it. Sleeping hot women is hot, but damn, right? You got to put a camera on you and make money for reals. Right. And so I distance it's exactly right, Grump. So I distance myself from the ones who are totally insane, at least. Because, I mean, this stream would probably have a shit if they found out how many gay friends I have. Almost all through theater. I was in theater for a few years. If you're in theater and haven't done something at least bisexual by the time you're like 20, you're totally fucking out of the loop. That's just the way it is, man. I never had a problem with it. I was hit on. A guy kissed me for a drink while people filmed. I do not give a fuck. That's fine. I'll get a beer out of that. I'm completely open to shit like that. It's fine. But when you try to get into my face and tell me that I also have to believe what you do because it's only right and it's only fair, that's when I have to go, damn, I can't see that. I even if it's for the better of entire society, and it's like, stupid, why aren't you doing this? It doesn't matter what it is. No one in the world can tell me how to think inside my head. They can tell me how to act when I'm out in public. Yes, I get that. But when I'm at home watching a TV show or whatever, or on Twitch, my thoughts are my thoughts, dude. And if I don't like person X for some reason, maybe it isn't always because it has to do with some kind of alphabet soup issue or a pronoun. Maybe just because I said fuck off doesn't mean I'm gonna, I'm now in my car on the way to your house to like kill your family. Maybe just sometimes people just, it's their choice not to like you. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Brian? Captain, I don't have a podcast. I've never listened to a single podcast in my entire life. I'm really simple. I find what I like and I just stick with it. I wouldn't know the first thing about doing a podcast. I have been asked to be on podcasts before and have said, yeah, that sounds pretty cool, I guess. And they never follow up with me because they could tell that really meant, damn, if I have to, I guess. I don't know anything about. I'm not good with self-promotion, number one. I mean, I've been an author for many, many years. And for me to link in some group, like, here's my stories, I just am not good at doing that. Why? Well, I don't know. There's several reasons. Probably the normal ones. One why is you're afraid that you're going to say, hey, here's my stories, check them out. And they rot. And someone's like, thanks, bitch. I'm glad I wasted $1. That's why I make all my stories $1, no matter how fucking long they are. $1. It's the minimum you can fucking charge. Here, I mean, it's only because I have to charge you. Because even if you set it to free, I think the maximum is like 3 weeks, and then it just goes back to whatever you had it set at anyway. So I never bothered with the free bit. Because Amazon wants its piece of the pie, so they only allow you to go free for so long. So that's why I set up the channel points thing. Well, I'll just put all my stories then in PDF form and host them somewhere. I'm on Mediafire just because I found it like 20 years ago and it just worked for me. And that way people don't have to fucking pay me for a fucking story that I wrote. Which, my sister's a Morin. Well, I think we're in the same boat, bro. My sister is also a Morin, but she can spell Morin though. Twitch wouldn't let me say moron. Okay, big ups. Yeah. I should have figured that. My sister is a moron. Yeah, I ditched my sister many years ago, probably 10 years ago now. Just I told my dad she's dead to me. I never want to hear about her or talk to her again, and I haven't. And that takes a lot for me. That's the only person I've ever fucking door slammed in my entire life. She's such a rotten, horrible human being. Just rotten. Right to the fucking core. Ah, I see what you did there, baby. And you're right. cardboard fort with a sign up that says "No girls allowed" vibes. Right, some Calvin and Hobbes bullshit, man. Right. Either way, man, welcome. Are you into chess? I don't know whether to call you sister or moron. I'm leaning toward moron because it's funny because then new people coming into the channel will think that I'm insulting people and they don't realize that there's somebody. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, and yes, say more. Okay, man. Because clearly you don't like your sister, so if I keep calling you sister, then there's some salt in the wound, right? Yeah, exactly. I was going to say that same thing, Chess Vids. There's only one or two people here who are actually good. The rest of us, we just try to hang out, you know. I like to think, that is a whole story. I don't think I've ever told it on stream. There's a whole big story of why I dislike my sister. Basically because there's nothing likable about her, but it goes beyond that. Oh, thank you for the sub, Grump. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should know better than to just come out with the words like lefty and this and that. But like I say, I think when people first see me, they got a good idea which way I lean, probably. You know, especially when I'm wearing the Harley Davidson hat or whatever. I'm just a good old boy, man. You know, my views aren't simple though, unlike most good old boys. I'm very diverse, and I think I have things figured out pretty well as far as which lane I'm in and what I will put up with. But yeah, have you guys run into just straight out copyright violator? Right? He's on all kinds of chess streams, and I think that's okay, but you can't say your sister's a moron, but you can literally call yourself copyright violator. And he's popular. He's all over chess streams. He's in Cons. He was in. I think he was in. Oh, what's her name? I just found her. Leona or Lenora, Leno, Linoleum. Either way, hot chick streams chess, and smaller stream. So I like it. I keep wanting to say Leona Lewis, but I know that that's the singer. Greta Thunberg's Hummer. What the fuck? A collab stream, entitle it I'm a Stupid. Me too, moron. Seriously, from 2016 to 2018, I worked as an editor at a news desk. Basically, it was an online, news agency, and that was when it was Trump versus Hillary, and I didn't really have a choice but to stay in politics. I had to read hundreds of articles, and edit them. I knew exactly what was going on to the T. Well, I knew what the media would let out, right? I didn't know what was going on. Nobody does. Sorry. But, and the only reason I cared about politics is because, fucking Trump won. I mean, I didn't care about Trump. I just wanted anything but Hillary. I mean, I would have voted Mr. T in over Hillary. But no one really thought he was going to fucking win. But then when he won, it's like, okay, well, this is a fucking shit show. This will be great. So I followed him, right? But now with fucking Bernie and his goddamn mittens, and Biden sniffing hair, and so far, yes, I don't follow politics, like, at all. But I haven't heard fucking much about him. I mean, Trump was in the news fucking 24/7. What the... Biden just... It's like he got the presidency and just kind of... He's just implementing things behind the scenes or something. I don't really see the guy. Spidey's doing good, Draxus. She just ate the other day, and that made her happy. 29 feet tall. Yeah, U.S. politics is fucking outrageous, but I don't care about politics because I think that I'm in the right state of mind when I say it really doesn't matter too much what kind of talking head you have in the office, because any decision that he or she makes has to go through a fuckload of sane people. I mean, you could legit put like the Unabomber as president or fucking, Helter Skelter, Jeffrey Dahmer, put his ass in. It really doesn't matter because if they say something too fucking wild, the cabinet and legislature and all that shit, they're gonna be like, yeah, I don't think we're doing this. I mean, the president can only do so fucking much. I mean, the guy makes what, 100 grand a year on the books. I mean, I got friends that double that didn't finish high school. So it's not a great big thing. I mean, it's a you ain't getting the presidency unless you're already rich, and that fucking bothers me. That bothers me a lot. Why aren't all these people who are up in arms about getting a woman president or the black president or the Chinese president or whatever or a trans president? How about get a poor motherfucker out there? Somebody who actually knows what it's like to work 10 hours, realize that only paid not all of one fucking bill, and collapse in bed only to do it again the next day. That's who we need fucking running the country. Of course, the best of that guy. I'm not talking about your average everyday dude who basically failed in life. No, he's gonna vote in all kinds of fucked up shit to make his life easier. But no, I'm talking about maybe someone. There's a dad who was on the had the same job for 30 years, was looking to retire in 20, had worked himself way up the ladder, was making whatever 150, 200K, good money, and boom, slammed. Place shut down, or he got canned for some reason. Let go. Oh, what do they call it? Laid off, right? Well, now his big house and his 3 kids, he can't do that on $15 an hour, right? He's got to go grind. He's got to go fucking grind, and he's got to get on programs, and he's got to see what the fuck happened, But I'm tired of this big money in charge, big money. What the fuck do I care what a billionaire thinks about the country? You know what I would think about the country if I was a billionaire? Who cares? I never see it anyway. I only go to the good spots. I don't have to worry about coach or fucking, first class because I have a jet. This is the guy that I want making decisions about my fucking local legislature, my city council, the way the fucking country's run. Man, that guy and nobody in his family for generations understands what it's like to hate your boss so fucking bad that you've actually plotted his murder in your head, but you can't quit because you have bills to pay and people to keep alive. And, God forbid the alternator go out in the car, you're going to need, $600. And that's just to get the fucking alternator. That isn't, we haven't gone through $200 an hour shop labor now. I mean, it's not really 200, but it fucking might as well be. It's like 125, 150 going rate. The 48 laws of power. I've never heard of that. Any of that. Yeah, exactly. The hard left is absolutely. Everyone on the hard left needs immediate treatment. And I'm being as serious as a heart attack. They should be in fucking straitjackets. There's zero sense to anything they say. Now the hard right, they need to stop representing the right too. Going around town with your a 17-foot American flag and guns out the window of a Dodge Ram that's lifted, you're not going to live too long. You think you're saying, yeah, America, and beer, guns, and God, and yeah, and fuck it all, What you're saying is that the average person who loves America is a fucking moron. And that's not what I want out there either. What happened to the guy? Just like all my friends. The guy who gets home, drinks a 6-pack, loves his family, listens to country, works construction, so he's just as comfy in blue jeans, more comfy in blue jeans than he is a fucking sweater. Where's that guy anymore? It seems like you either have to be way to fuck over here or way to fuck over here. And anything in the middle, well, you're just out of it and need to educate yourself. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of that conservative leaning. Why? Probably because I was raised that way. I mean, I can't think of a family member on either side that wasn't, kind of conservative. But conservative in the fucking 70s and 80s, a little different than conservative today. It's quite a bit different. It just simply meant, anyway, I'm also not a political fucking expert either, but I know what I know. Yeah, only the elite can become president. And how, until that cycle stops, who cares? It's the man with the most money wins, is basically the way I've seen it for a long time. And the most money who is got the cleanest past of the dirty is basically the way it works out, because nobody's clean. I also don't want a squeaky clean faggot who's never been laid running the country. We just need every man. What they said in law school is the reasonable man. It was a picture on the wall in torts class. It was a guy. He was getting on a subway, I think, like a subway car. He holding the handle and walking up the steps. And he had a briefcase and he was reasonably dressed, and hair wasn't long or short, just there, and everything was reasonable. And he just went to make his living and then take care of his family. You didn't see that, but that's the understanding. Where the fuck is that guy anymore? No one is reasonable anymore. And through years and years and years of me working on myself to become reasonable. Oh shit, I'm not on the thing, so we're not even watching a chess game, are we? So sorry. You change Windows and it fucks up. This is still the same game, but apparently it ended. You're 16 and you do not want to live long? Well, I mean, A for honesty and all that. Yeah, and that's Corbo hit it, or sorry, Carbo hit it on carbon. Yeah, I see. My eyes are getting worse and worse, and that is red on my screen. I can barely see it. But yeah, we're not supposed to think with emotion. That was called stupid in my day. I mean, if you make an emotional decision, you'd better be like a mother with a life and death decision to make. You know what I'm saying? What decision? Or it should be innocent, like, oh, I want to go to an amusement park today. God, I really don't have the money to. I mean, I do, but then I'll be broke. Fuck it, I want to go. Okay, that's an emotional decision you made with your last dollar. But it's not the end of the world. It's like there's more dollars coming. You're just going to suffer for a few days until payday. That's a different thing. But you can't run your life on emotional decisions. You're not supposed to be a calculator. It's just dry as shit. But you can't do that. I'm telling you, you can't. The craziest people get heard the most. And that's right. That's why both sides are misrepresented right now. They find these crazy fucking idiots on New York City streets. Oh yeah, I think that they all ought to be dipped in vats of acid. If you're male and you have a penis, I think that you should first be de-skinned, right? And then I think they should take like a little pick and sharpen the tines and just like comb that all over your muscly body, your exposed tendons and shit. And then I want the acid. Lady, you're fucking, you just committed a crime in like 48 states, if that was still a thing. You can't fucking say shit like that. What's your problem? What do you mean? The whole thing is just absolutely fucked up. Yeah, 100% Carbon. That's exactly right. I've always been, that's why I wanted to become an attorney in the first place. I've always been able to see both sides of the story. If I can't, There's something, I either don't understand what's going on, which usually isn't the case, to be honest, or the person that I can't see their view is so far fucked up that I'm degen me is like, oh, whoa, what's going on in that fucking head? Jesus Christ. Because I mean, for fun as a preteen, I was reading books on serial killers and shit. I mean, I understand that there's fucking whack jobs out there. I have never in my life heard a single crazy thing uttered by a serial killer. Ever. Ever. Not one crazy thing uttered by any of them. But your average fucking Betty Jane on the street, or your sandal wearing Prius driving fucking moron, oh, they'll come out with some fucking crazy to make your head spin. And you're supposed to go home and think about this crazy and say, I don't see it that way, but everyone else is starting to. What's wrong with me? Why don't I think that I should be strung up by the balls for being a white male? Well, I got a couple good ideas. Why? I mean, it's so ridiculous that it's not even worth a response. I've never even formulated a response for these people. It's like, okay, you gotta go, What's going on, Eric? Thank you, buddy. I know. I usually save the soapboxing for the end of the stream. I never know when it's coming. I literally just turn on the cam, hope for the best. I have no idea what we're doing. Exactly, Captain. Hey, what's up, sad chest noises? Okay, buddy, Eric. Yeah, we might have a tourney going here. I might have to stream for more than 2 hours because I've already blown the first hour just fucking talking. What's happening, Drops? It is better to be feared than it is to be loved. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Carbon, for the follow, and also thank you for being selective on who you follow. I've always appreciated people who come into the channel, participate a little in the discussions, have a back and forth, and then follow like whatever, half hour later, because it's like, oh, it isn't just, oh, I'm here, I'd better follow. Oh, hi, let's see what you're about. No. You're at home, motherfucker, or you're wherever you are with your phone. You're in your environment. Don't, it's your life, man. You decide if you like me. Yeah, my sister, damn it, I did it instead of moron. It says it first. You could have named it Moron, my sister. Oh, moron, my sister, right? Oh, no offense taken. I wouldn't have voted that motherfucker in. No way. I don't know how many, and I've never Googled how many. I'm sure someone has made a tally. If you guys can find that number for me, because I'd like to use it for future things, but I'm too lazy to do it. How many pictures pre-presidency has that man been in sniffing the hair of a tiny girl? Now, I have a sick sense of humor, right? I even like pedophile jokes because they're just so fucking sick. And to watch people's reactions to them, I know a bunch of them, right? They're all really bad and really off. But the point is, at a party, when you got a bunch of drunks and people start telling jokes, I like to be the one who steps in and says, I've got a couple, bitch. And then, it's like, oh, that's so bad. Like, that's the kind of joke I like. It's not because I like pedophilia or damaging children. Because when I really see it, it's like, oh, guy, you are somehow running a country and you've sniffed, I mean, it has to be hundreds, right? That's not a guy that just likes the smell of shampoo. I hate to break it to you. The leader of our country is a fucking pedophile. More than likely. Now, oh my God, he's going to type for me. The cat's out of control. Just took a whomper of a shit, I think. But, even if he's not, even if there's nothing wrong and he just for some reason has the insane bad luck to be caught in hundreds of times by cameras sniffing and kissing little girls. Sorry, it was wrong time, wrong place for you, but you can't run my country, right? I mean, where's the line drawn? But you can apparently do anything you want as long as you say the right things and think the right way. That's fucking scary, folks. That's fucking scary. Moron, my sister is, right. Just flying around. I love it. No, the last one, and I'll be the first to say, I was not a quote unquote Trump supporter. I was going to support whoever the fuck was in office that wasn't Hillary Clinton. I don't give a fuck if it was someone straight from prison. Put him in. He can't do worse than this lady's going to do, because she's basically told everyone what she would do if elected, and it's nothing good, man. Nothing good. Captain Vu, exactly. That reminds me. In my first chess club, there was a guy named God. He was kind of a pussy, and his name was even pussy. Wesley. I guess that's not a pussy name, but you know what I mean. Like, Wesley can go either way. Like, Wesley's either a total badass or like pocket protector with a bunch of pens in it, right? You don't have too many Wesleys that are just like, I'm a normal dude for some reason. Anyway, I think his name was Wes, but we'd play chess from like 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. until like 5, 6, 7 a.m. And we'd be at a hotel. And this guy would, in that time, in 24 hours, right, you're going to have to do human things, right? So he would always have to dump around the same fucking time every night. And one time, I just happened to be going in there like with him, and he walked in and he washed his hands. I thought, okay, all right, man, I took my piss, he went into a stall. All right. He comes back and I said, man, I couldn't let it go. It seemed so weird to me. I said, did you wash your hands before you went to the bathroom? Oh, yeah, always. I said, before, though. I mean, and after. I was much younger then, too, and I just wasn't very accepting of anything that was really weird. I told him, like, that's the weirdest thing I've fucking ever seen. Why? What's the reasoning behind that? Oh, he had some whacked out thing about, germs, and maybe he's a germaphobe, maybe he's got problems, maybe he uses a bar of soap and throws it away at home, so then he gets a new one. I have no idea. I didn't know him that well, but I just, now I know that there's someone who washes his hands before and after. Like, I wish I would unlearn that. I don't want to know that shit, I guess it's bizarre to me. Okay, Michael Western has challenged me to some chess. I guess. Yay! Oh my God, Michael says he's drunk, and I learned a new opening called the King's Indian Attack. I don't think I've won a single game with it, and I shouldn't say a new opening. It's new to me. It's actually not new to me. I learned it many moon ago, but did not play it. I mean, if he's going to play like this, I just get in the early e4, right? If he's not going to develop this knight. And this early e4 is what this game hinges around. Or, not the early e4, but that e4 shove, possibly c4. Same as the King's Indian defense. It has to come. And I believe that pressure needs to stay there. This tension right here needs to stay. If he pushes d4, okay, I'm out. I'll probably do, instead of knight e1 like I usually do, I'm thinking here, knight f1, start going with pawns, knight shows back up on g3. I know that's a lot of... let's see if he'll trade bishops for me. No, and that's fine. That's legit how we all start out. Am I going to give him a bunch of free moves? Why not, right? Let's let him play f6. Oh, okay. I'm not going to do that because now this becomes a target. Maybe queen c1. I think I have to take that. Also, it wakes up my bishop pretty good. I'm assuming maybe just that, and then f4 maybe, huh? Is f4 suicidal, guys? Is it necessary? Is this knight completely in the wrong place? I'm gonna play it. No, that's where we all started, brother. I mean, I'm not that much. I'm seriously not that much better than where you are right now. Uh, you know, uh, I'd like to think that over the years I've put in at chess that I've gotten pretty good, but the reality is I haven't. And I'm probably not going to be either. I'll take that, I guess. This is kind of a no plan type free pawn, maybe, kind of, sort of. Because when I retreat, I can check, and then I can maybe play b3. I don't want to play rook b1 and relegate heavy wood to protecting a fucking pawn. I really don't need this. All right. If I dump it here, does he have this discovery? Should I check in the interim and see what he does? Fucking probably. Fucking probably. Okay, so trade, knight f4. Let's see, we're hitting some things now. Okay. Can I check him? Or can I play knight takes? Can I play knight takes? So if knight takes, and I basically just have to get out of there alive. Oh, no, because I take with check. I mean, it's a game, right? Why don't we fucking play it? Because the knight happens to be the defender for this busy, so knight takes is pretty fucking powerful, and I'm threatening a discover. I don't know. We'll see. Knight is N and king is K. Correct, right? Chess notation's a little bit different. H for horse. HE6, man. I kind of agree. Bishop takes, though. Maybe. I probably choose the wrong piece, but Michael says, go easy, MFer. Well, okay, so this king, if this knight wasn't here, see, would be in check. Because the bishop's there, all right? So when I move the knight, there's a discovered check. This piece didn't move. And this piece isn't doing the checking, but the king's still in check. It's called discovered check. So yeah, I can take this queen with a double discovered check, mind you. Okay? And then kind of hold on. Or take his bishop, have the bishop pair, and let's get rid of the Brooks. Now, I'm going to get outplayed still because Michael is very, very good. Drunk or not. I'm going to take some open fileage, and I'm going to go for it. In fact, depending on what he does, maybe this is a better move. No, I think I want to hit that knight. Because then I can double up on it and pin it. We'll have to look at it afterwards. There's a lot of times when I'm like, I can do captures, but I'm not sure the correct way to do them. I mean, I'm really bad at tactics problems and shit because I usually key in on the correct squares, correct idea, but my move order is usually wrong. So maybe he goes there, maybe he doesn't, but he's gonna get overloaded here. He's gonna get something's coming, and I'm just gonna play G4. I'm down on time. You know, maybe I'm just threatening some. You know, keep the threats up. You know, in chess. That's basically what I'm. Okay, so but it doesn't matter, right? He's still fucking caught up. He's got to come here. Okay, now I have to save the pawn, and I can do that by pushing. But then he might have knight here, and I'm losing a piece. So let's take care of this thing that can make me lose a piece and keep shoving. We're going all the way, boys. Yeah, I think I had to get rid of that knight. I mean, keeping the bishop pair is always a positive thing. See, I've got a check here, but I can't fucking use it because my rook is kind of sort of trapped in there. King up if you don't know what to do. Get the king in the battle. He might try some salty bits. You know, I don't have too many weaknesses, so there's only 2 he can hit. And there's only 1 he can hit right now. Right there. Whoa. Oh. He don't want to take back. He wants to trade Brooks. I see. I see. I see. We'll let that bishop back in because I want to get up here and get at this pawn. There we go. Holy shit. It is not every day you beat Michael Western. I can't really take the win seriously because I think he's pretty plowed. Oh, I know, Drops. I know. Wacko 312. Wacko, I'm assuming that's you, sister? Aha! I knew it! I fucking knew it. I love it. I love my channel so much. I love everyone in it. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Michael. Sorry to take advantage of you when you're drinking, but you sent the challenge, so I can't feel too fucking bad. Yeah, I know the Bond Cloud. You know the best way to play against the Bond Cloud? Ignore that the Bond Cloud exists and just play principled, solid chess. I'm gonna take the center. I'm gonna make trades. You know, I'm not gonna go for the the whack job stuff that's gonna make me have to move 7 million times. He wants to take back. Anyway, no, I do have news. Yeah, just advance. It doesn't matter. I have news. Behind me, maybe back here you can see. Maybe some of you who are keen observers may have noticed that and said, "What the fuck is going on?" I got a story to tell, man, about yesterday. This was some fucking bullshit, man. This was some bullshit, boys. So, somewhere there's a picture of it. I can probably find it if I tried. But you don't need a picture to see what I'm saying. About 2 years ago, I made my own garage shelving, right? Just, just plywood and 2x4s, you know. But the thing was about me making it rather than going and buying shelving was I could make it to whatever specs that I needed. I could make, you know, certain shelves further apart than others, and you know, make a few that are, you know what I'm saying, just for things that I needed, type deal. Well, I thought, hey, you know, this is fucking brilliant. I'm gonna do that same thing in my office. I'm just gonna throw up some. That's a discovered check as well, sir. See, you weren't in check, and I didn't move this piece that is checking you, yet you're still in check. So that means something moved. But now I got to shit or get off the pot, right? Maybe C4. Gupta Prakar. Oh, I think that's not Gupta. I think that's Gupta P. Oh, it could be Gupta Prakar. Sorry. Gupta. Right, I know that's a name. Welcome to the channel. We're playing chess and talking smack like usual. Oh, did I really? It is Gupta. Okay. Right on. Well, welcome, buddy. This is not the greatest of moves because he has to take with the pawn. Because the bishop is trapped against the king. And now I can prevent him from castling by doubling up. I mean, he's got a check. And he can take my rook here. But he gets mated, so he can't take anything. You know. Anyway, so I decided I was going to make shelving in here, right? And I thought, Jesus, fuck, this is going to free me. Because what I got going over there is a bunch of mismatched, like, dressers and end tables and fucking, there's a TV stand. There's some whack job shit there. Okay, so now no more check. I wonder if he's going to try to do this bullshit. He doesn't have time. I'm going to start taking stuff. Good game, Mr. Wacko. Clearly wasn't stream sniping. So, I went and did a bunch of measuring, and I brought a 2x4 in that I already had to try to see, okay, what are my lengths? What am I looking at, right? You know, I'm not a great, big, huge planner, but I do to some extent. I mean, you know, I'm not going to spend all day making shelving that fucking doesn't fit for some reason, right? Long story short, I got my measurements. I got what I needed to buy. I was so happy. I get up to the fucking hardware store. Man, I love it. I love it. I didn't even realize that that's how it came off. Good game, moron. Clearly he wasn't stream sniping. Some new guy comes in just not realizing that there's actually someone here going by the name moron. Good game, moron. But so I get up to the fucking the lumber yard, and I'm getting stakes and things too because I needed to put a fence up for the dogs and, you know, some other things, right? I get up to the cash register. I ordered one sheet of the cheapest ply they had because I said I don't care if it's crooked or aged or, you know, warped or fucking even cracking. I just need to get some shit in some fucking places, right? Ugh, Askelius. Oh, visiting from Mark's stream. Look at you, baby. I love it, baby. Dude, you don't have to stay. The only reason I'm streaming when Mark is streaming is because I was going to stream earlier, but I got caught up with the neighbor, and that ended up in like a 2-hour conversation that was not necessary. What's up, Cooking Rooks? Clearly a chess fan. Oh, Mark paused. Okay. I found out that the cheapest, shittiest piece of plywood, 3/8 mind you, I usually build shelving out of 1/2 inch, was fucking $54 a sheet. I said, I got the register and said, what the fuck? I said, no, I didn't get fucking masonite or, you know, something fucking fancy, bro. What's up, Silos? Oh, Silo Simon. What's up, Simon? I like Silos better. It makes me think of Iowa. Yeah, Cooking Rooks. But, dude, bro, like, I'd heard lumber prices were out of control because, I exist and I'm on the internet. I'd heard that. But, a sheet of 3/8 inch should be what? 8, 10, $13? What are you talking about? 55. That's so far out of the realm of like anything that's. How much does a fucking house cost to build then? So I asked the guy then, because now I was salty and I was getting pissed. So I said, how much is a 2x4? I go, not your good shit. Nothing redwood or cedar. I said, the shit that you buy and it's already bent up because it's been there for so long. He goes, oh, about $13. I said, it's $13 for one fucking 2x4. I said, that should be $3 all day long. $5 if you're fucking scratchy about it. He goes, I know. I go, well, holy shit. So I said, well, scratch the plywood then. I'm not going to spend $60 on one sheet of plywood when it's the shittiest plywood you can get. I wouldn't get that plywood anyway. Really pissed me off. So you know what I ended up getting? Maybe I'll have to show it on stream, guys. Maybe I have to show it on stream. Let me see. How would I find that? Roller coaster. Hey, buddy. Thanks for the fucking host, dude. I'll show you what I got because I wouldn't know really how to describe these. Here it is, right here. Oh, I don't want the checkout though. Maybe this? Yeah. Oh shit. No, I don't want this. God, Jesus. How can I just... My God. How can I just find it? What is it called? Okay. Bear with me. This is... Okay, I need this link right here. Yeah. So anyway, maybe I'll even link it in chat, but I'll show it too. This is what I ended up getting. When I went to Arizona here recently, a couple weekends ago, my buddy's wife had these in the spare bedroom that I was in. And I woke up in the morning and I went, oh my God, that would be so fucking freeing to me if I could use those cubicle cubbies. But then I looked at it and I thought, oh God, it's a little arts and craftsy, it's handy, it's everything good. So how many millions is it? And she told me while I was down there, she goes, I think I paid $150. And I'm like, that's not fucking bad for what you get. Because this isn't something small. This is like 6 foot by 6 foot. It's something crazy, right? It's like, it's a big bitch. Something like 30 fucking cubes. So she linked me to this when I got home. And I said, well, I'll be goddamned. $100. But I thought that was expensive. And I thought, well, you know what? I could spend $100 on this. Or just go drop fucking 25 in lumber and have shelves. I can't even get the fucking plywood for $25. What? My workbench out there. I'll show you my workbench, guys. We're just doing what we want today, I think. I'll show you my workbench. My workbench is 14 feet long and 42 or 44 inches high. It was bar height. I like that because it gave me the room I needed to do something. I'm searching my Google Photos for garage. I'm hoping it can read my stupidity and it figures I want to see my garage, right? Okay, yeah, here's a picture of it. It's not right when I built it, but it's something, right? You'll see what I mean. It's a great big workbench, and I put a lot of fucking work into it. See, there was nothing here. There was just literally nothing there. And then, I built this up. I even have a little overhang here because I knew I was going to put my my plugins here, and I thought, well, if I'm working on shit, I don't want the fallout to go into the outlets and shit. I put some thought into this, right? I like the height. There's my bottle opener. There's a pencil sharpener. This is for cords. Like it's all really nice. This 14-foot fucking piece of beautiful with an OSB top, mind you, I think I did for $60 the whole thing. It was literally like $60 the entire thing. And I don't know how many sheets of OSB I used. I think 3. It was like $10 a sheet. I think I had $30 in the top, and about the same in $3 2x4s. I can't today. I couldn't build this bench today. This bench would cost me $200-300, which, okay, to most people I understand that's not a deal breaker, but when you're not working and you just want to throw something quick, it doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. $300, that's not quick. I'll just go buy shelving at that point. Psy 2001, welcome to the channel, baby. Right, exactly, Vids. Yeah, and I went with the OSB because it is known to be stronger. Not pretty to look at, but fucking strong. Because of the way the wood is, is compiled and glued onto each other, it offers extra strength. It is definitely stronger than plywood. That's why I went with the OSB. And I thought, hey, every 4 or 5 years, I'll just, because it's nailed down, not screwed, I'll just take a big fucking hammer, take the top off, use that OSB for something else, and put a new top on. I guess not, right? Oh, Mr. Thinker. What's happening, Tom? We're just two guys who know what that is. I know. No one knows. And since and here's a fun, it's going well, Tom. How are you doing, buddy? I do know Oli Pals. Yeah. Oli Pals is a fine, upstanding citizen. I know him from Arch Channel mostly, but I also see him in a few others. Oh, you adopted him? Well, Oli is what, 1850, 1900 now? He's not the world's strongest player. He's 1950 now? Oh my God. I know he's been going up because when I first met Oli Pals, I think he might have even been late 1600s or like 17 to 1750. Now I'm looking at him, he was near 1900 and now he's 1950. Man, props to that guy. Yeah, little known fact. 2 adoptions on Twitch equals, you're stuck for life. It's a hard knock life. For Ollie, it's a hard knock. I don't know, man. Oh, here for chest vids. You want to know a fun fact? I have literally never fucked up saying OSB, right? I even know what it stands for. Ever since I started streaming, I call it OBS. It's really fucking hard not to, because I say OBS a fuck ton more than I say OSB. I thought you might like that. Oh my God, dude. Smithy with a rate of almost 30 motherfuckers, dude. What's up, Barabad? Oh, thanks, Smith. How you doing, buddy? Today did not go as planned for me at all, Mr. Why do I want to call you Caleb? I think we decided it wasn't Caleb. I learned your name one night, and then I was so wrecked high that I have no idea what it is now. It fucking happens. No way. Smith is going to play an over-the-board tourney? Barabad, thank you for the follow, man. What, have you been here a minute? Right on, bro. Oh, I guess I had a raid command. I think Smith raided and just fucking took off. Maybe he had to pee. Thank you for the follow, KRV. Oh, that's so good, because I was gonna say, Elhanas. I'll just call you 88s because I don't have an 88s, baby. Colton. No, Colton is... Isn't that, now you got me all fucked up. Isn't Colton, slutty? What's up, Pie? We used to have a Connor. Speaking of Connor, does anybody know what happened to Connor? Does anybody know? Like, he did his graduation fucking ceremony after taking weeks and weeks off and then just disappeared. My memory, my brain hasn't been really good at working today. I can't even remember what his fucking Twitch name was, but I remember his real name. Oh, Fuzzy Gardens. Yeah, I know he was heavily into the dance, but like to have no streams whatsoever, it's kind of weird. No, no, yeah, no, I'm not taking it personal, and I randomly disappeared from Twitch, so I mean I get it, but just you just kind of wonder about people you hang out with a lot. You know what I mean? But I think it's good that CL Smith is going over the board because it changed me. You cannot once you play an and I don't even know if the first one's enough, but it probably is because I remember my first tournament like it was I was fucking really nervous. Um Once you play a real tournament game or four, or go to 2 or 3 tournaments, I should say maybe. Never again, never in your entire fucking life again will you ever say that, yeah, over the board chess is just, online chess, it's all the same. It is not the same. Not the pieces are the same. The actual fact that you're playing chess is the same. Everything else is different. And I mean, but vastly, vastly different. The game itself is the only thing that's the same. And even then, it's not the same. You're moving the same pieces. That's it. You will play differently. You will talk yourself out of things you would easily play online because online there are no consequences. I don't even think I think he rated and bounced. I don't know if he's here. But if he's here, I wanted to tell him see if he wants any tips or something because I've played a lot of over-the-board chess. And it is a different year. Or I'm reading chat. It's a different fucking world. Okay, yeah. Smith, the calculating is hard. What makes it even more difficult is that your average tournament mat is like 1.5 feet or something crazy. It's a long way to calculate. I mean, you're looking at some real estate. That threw me off at first, big time. Writing the moves down threw me off. But the biggest things, I think one of the biggest things that threw me off. Oh yeah, a mat is like, I mean, it might be 2 foot by 2 foot. I don't know what the measurements of a mat are, but it's there. I mean, it's, people have asked me, hey, do you want to, bring your chess set over? Before I do, I ask them if they have like a huge table or something, that it can be completely used for chess because otherwise, like your TV tray and shit, that's not going to work. I have smaller sets for that, but they want me to bring my tournament set over because they like to play with the clock and all that. And I tell them this thing's bigger than you fucking think it is, man. You see a chess tournament picture, they're usually from above or like from down low or something artsy. You don't get to see that this fucking board is like, 2 foot across. But one of the things that messed me up about over the board chess was I guess this is not necessarily in a tournament situation, but it has happened in a tournament situation, and that's more advice that I will give you. I don't think you're going to have this problem because you've been playing and analyzing a lot more than the average bear would maybe on his first tournament. But when the fucking board's set up backward, and I don't mean the bottom right square is dark either. I'm talking about like you're white and the bottom left square says H8 or H1, now I've got to move things and I'm trying to write the moves down. You don't realize how heavily you rely on the coordinates. It's the same game. It's the same moves. And when you'll see that a lot? When you don't get to the board first. So my biggest advice to you, your best friend at an over-the-board tournament is to be early. Figure out your pairings. Hang around where they fucking put the pairings up. Look at where your table is and race. so you can use your own equipment. Because if the dude sets it up, he's going to set the fucking board up backwards for you, hoping that it throws you off. He's going to use these shitty wizard pieces that you'll have to call the arbiter over and say, this is fuck, I don't even know what a knight is on this. I have had everything tried on me. And that's not even when you're late. That's just like, okay, because my games tend to go very, 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 very long. You guys have seen me play long chess, right? I'm in trouble on time all the time, right? My game ends, we shake hands. I can't even take a piss. A 6-hour bloodbath just ended, and I have to race to the wall to see what my pairings are. Okay, I'm at, table whatever, seat this. I look over. Well, my homie has better time management, so he's already set up and waiting. That's when you pray that you can fucking put up with their setup, because I've seen some whack, like you'll find old men coming to tournaments with all of their pieces in like a Walmart bag, and the board folded up instead of rolled. No pride. It's all cigarette fucking, nicotine stained. There might be actual dirt on it. I mean, like clods of it. I mean, I've seen it all, dude. Get there and get set up before that motherfucker does, man. Because when you're playing on a piece, I'm not kidding you. Look at this. I've had pawns on D4 and D5 look like this. Because the goddamn board has been fucking creased for so long, it will never lay flat again. So when you get pawns toward the center, right on the creases, and I'm over here just trying to figure out when to make my central break, but they look like the leaning towers of fucking moron. I can't deal with this shit, right? Please, and when you roll your board up, roll it board side in the middle. That way it's not getting fucked up. Oh no, I'm wrong. Roll it the other way. Roll it board side out. Okay, that's what I meant. Board out so you can see the vinyl. That way when you lay it down, it's naturally curling inward and will eventually settle. Guys who roll it, just roll the board up when they're done, and now the ends are curled up like this. I mean, that's a crime punishable by death, I think, right? You are making him nervous. Worst kind of people fold the board and take their shitty plastic non-weighted chess pieces in a plastic bag to a tournament. And here's another fun fact about that guy. In my experience, that guy is never strong. He doesn't care. He's 13 to 1500 and he knows he's never going to get better, so he just fucking throws his cheap fucking trap set right to fucking in a bag and then goes into a $300 entry fee tourney. What? The fuck out of here with that shit, dude, right? Yeah, exactly, Chess Vids. Board side out so it rolls against the table, correct. But so many people okay, so the board's up, we're playing. Oh, they flash the lights 3 times, we're closing. Oh, okay. They just roll it inward so that the next time, you can't fucking, you can't deal with it. The ends, after the back rank starts to move up, the whole board just starts fucking, chasing them. You can see you can't deal with it, dude. 100%. Tom knows what's up. You wouldn't think, you can't predict something like that if you've never played a tournament game. But when it happens, it is fucking awful. I mean, it's one of the worst things you can go through as a tournament player. I fully believe that. As a seasoned tournament player, I've played a lot of them, and I've played everywhere. Well, everywhere in California. I've not played like Foxwoods or, other big tournaments, but I've played all along the coast. And I played often. I've seen it all. I've heard it all. I've experienced it all. And the thing that gives me the most fucking hate about chess tournaments is people who don't have pride in their equipment. It's like, have you priced this shit lately? You can get a fucking brand new tournament board with a double or triple weighted set for I don't know. I haven't priced it recently, but I mean, I'm talking, it's not that bad, $20 or $30. Save some money up. Get yourself, spend 50 or $100. Get a really nice chess clock. Whether you like the fucking digital or the, you know, also I think that analog chess clocks should be honestly shut down. There's no way I can guarantee that thing keeps as accurate a time as my fucking Chronos or my Cytec or my, my Game Master. You know, white trash. Sorry, I'm sure you can hear him screaming. The other thing that I would tell you, CL Smith, and this is going to be funny afterwards, because I want this specifically reported on. Do you know the time controls? Is it a classical tourney? Are you doing 42 sudden death in one, or are you doing game 90? Are you doing like a 5-second increment? Game 60? Okay. Game 60 D5. What is game 60 D5? I'm halfway to stupid today. Oh, for the 5-second delay. Sorry. Yeah, I just said that and that didn't even... Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, seeing is that's quick chess for over the board, dude. That's quick. You don't think it is. That's going to go by like fucking nothing. Here's my advice to you. Pound out your opening. I'm not saying don't think about it. I'm not saying bullet it. I'm saying at no time should you not be castled yet and have 30 minutes left on the clock. Don't fucking do that. It was my worst fucking enemy when I started over the board chess, was taking too much time on every move. Moves that mattered, moves that didn't. Man, I thought out every variation 5 times, and I ended up in time trouble when it was my middle name constantly. And I was playing 40 moves in 2 hours, sudden death in 1. If you do the quick math on that, that's a 6-hour possible game. Most of my tournament games in my career have gone close to 6 hours, unless I just happen to win early or lose early, you know. You can, Tom, you can ask the arbiter to switch for your equipment, and I've seen it done, and in every single time, I've seen the arbiter say, okay, because, you know, your Harry Potter Wizards and Warriors fucking chess set is great, but it's not going to work here, guy. But sometimes they're not even that bad. Sometimes they're just dirty, misshapen, you know, no felt having, rattly, you know, the white pieces aren't white anymore, and someone's like, hey, I just spent a small fortune on this fucking set. Can we use it? The arbiter's almost always going to say yes. Your issue with that is, do you want to be the guy who fucking runs and tattles at his first tournament? Just play with whatever they have if it's anywhere near reasonable. You know, as long as it isn't, a chess set made of nuts and bolts that you can't tell what the fuck's going on.
Maneuvers in these city streets, baby squirrel 19.
Mr. Art Vega, he has arrived. You have 175 recorded. Yeah, I could probably do that, dude. Actually, I can probably go on my I can look myself up on the USCF, and it'll probably say how many games I've played. Look up a member. I'm not even on my own bookmarks, you know what I mean? Player name or ID. 1288 1547? 1545? I can't remember my USCF number, guys. I think it's 1288 1547. Odom Derek, yeah. Okay, rated events. I can tell you how many rated events I've played. No, I guess I can't. No, hold on, let me go back. Cooking Rooks with the sub. So there's my ratings, which are pretty dismal, pretty abysmal. Thank you for the sub, Cooking Rooks. That's a new member right there. 4th category, because I'm a C-rated player right now. California expiration date. It expired in 2014. Yo. I have not played a fucking rated game since 2014. No, why is this all changed? Fuck. They changed the lookup, dudes. Used to be you could look at your name. Yeah, okay, here I am. Here's my page. It used to say, oh, last rated event, Inland Empire Intramural Team Prep. See, I told you guys, that good guy, the guy in my chess club wanted me to play on his team because somebody ditched out on him. Camel Clutch here. What's up, dude? What's that like? You don't know how many times I've seen a camel and just been like, want a clutch? You know what I mean? Oh, you're fast, Askelius. I was doing it right now. Oh, change the scene. Well, no, I'm looking at this in another thing because, just in case. But you used to be able to say general, okay, there's more, I guess. Norms history, I don't have any of that. I don't know if there's a way to find out now. There used to be. You used to be able to go to rated events this person has been in and go and see the rating history graph and all this kind of crap. It seems like most of that is... Oh, here's a ratings history graph. I guess they've just changed it. No, it's not showing shit. I mean, I guess I could show this to you guys. I just was gonna look it up really quick in another window. Well, my last over the board I was at was my present is 1565 guy. That's my USCF is 1565. My quick rating is 1592. That's when I stopped playing. I was sub 1600. But you can see from my graph, when my first rating, my provisional rating was 1456. And it never went down. It just went up. It went all over the fucking place, but I was climbing. And then I just didn't play anymore. Quick rating, it looks like I've been as high as 1700 as my quick rating, and that was in 2012, guys. 2011. I mean, I'm expecting I'm a 1900 player, which isn't right home to mom about, but it's not bad either. I'll take it. 1900 is up there. Yeah, 15. Yeah, if I go, I can't go back, huh? No, that's going to go to Google Photo again. But, yeah, I wish I could, where am I? I don't want to go to the home page, God. But, because this has no, okay, look up a member. Yeah, we can look me up by name, too. Oh, the site's slow. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't understand what the hell the USCF's problem is, man. This site has not been worth a damn. Yeah, so there's my rating. You guys can't see it. 1563. My quick rating is 1594. Everything else I'm unrated. And I haven't played since at least 2014. So the last rating I was in, somebody asked me if I wanted to pinch hit for them in my current chess club that has been defunct forever because of the germ. I don't know if they're meeting again now. But I told them sure, but I don't have a USCF membership. No, it used to. You used to go right. You used to go here, Conrad Chess, thanks for the follow, dude. Right here. Used to go right here. And under this, there's tabs here, and under this, it would say like tournament history. So here's game statistics. I don't know what that's going to show me. Well, maybe. Okay, so there's 65 games. It looks like maybe 65 over the board games. Maybe, if that's correct. That sounds probably about right. I mean, I haven't been playing since the 40s. You know what I mean? That's probably about right. There's less than Askelius, but it's 60 games over the board. Trust me, is enough to become seasoned. You're no longer. Yeah, I wish that they would organize this just completely different. So I won 43% of my games because I was beginning, man. I wasn't good. Looks like I have a 100% score against 11 and 1200s, though. That's nice. I would go back if... Oh, tournament history. Yeah. Here? This tab? Oh, okay. Okay. So see, these USCF qualifiers and stuff, these are when I was playing in a chess club, but one of the chess club people had gotten their TD license. So Friday night at Friday night at Denny's became... I hope you brought $5 because we're going to have a quick tournament. And I was one of the stronger people. I was one of the stronger people in the club by that time. So I was, and nothing but an expert would beat me, So I climbed pretty good. Went up to almost 1700. It looks like 1703 is where I topped out at. And then I know why. I know why. These happened, these two, this one was an online tourney, and I just completely fucking got crushed. One of these tournaments, though, this one right here, North American, this was in Vegas. I lost quite a bit of points from there, too. Why? Because the wonderful powers that be have their, what they call, the Blitz tournament, the side event, after the main event. So after I've just spent 12 hours playing grueling chess, I get to play 5-minute chess. Dude, I couldn't think. All my opponents were stronger than I was, like numerically. And at that point, my rating was accurate. I was basically a 1560s player, And I'm facing off 16, 17, 1800s, and they're just squishing me. But I was so fucking tired that as I lost, I started seeing weaker and weaker opponents. Man, everyone was crushing me. The 1500s, I think I lost on time to a 1400. Those big tournaments are not for me as far as playing. My best tourney, fucking dog, dude. The neighbor's dog likes to come into my yard. See all these GP qualifiers? This is all on Chess Live, I think. When they finally remember, if you guys remember when I was talking about, we finally became US Chess Live instead of just Chess Live because the USCF came in. This Chess Union Spring Open. This is my buddy Tyrone ran that. The Chess Union. In fact, I still have the mats from it. I helped him out quite a bit with this. He started a Scholastic Chess Club. He had like 30 or 40 mats made up, printed with Chess Union on them, and T-shirts. I have my T-shirts still, and we'd get this fucking room full of snot-nosed kids that didn't want to pay attention, and we're doing our best, like me and 4 other adults, to teach these people chess. It was a lot of fun. Nobody ever got paid, right? It was always just, I think I don't think anybody ever saw a dime. I think that my payment was the T-shirt. I got a cap. I got a mouse pad thing, and I got the board. And I think the board's the only thing I have still. But anyway, I mean, none of that matters. But it looks like then he used to do tournaments under the auspices of Chess Union, no matter what, whether it was Scholastic or not. And it looks like here I went from 1639 to 1682, one tournament. It also says that it was in Pennsylvania, which is fucking really weird. But that maybe that was a USCF GP qualifier, so that would have been online. That's why. That looks like. So my first rating. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, that was quick. Yeah, my first rating was called the Big Cat. I guess it was down in LA. I was 1456. Then these are quick. These are quick. And then I guess I did go down. Oh no, here's 1458, 1501, 1639, 1682, 85, 70, 1703, then down 1638, 1596, 1594. That's my quick. For the regular, 1456, 15. I went from 1403 provisional to 3 months later. Oh no, this tournament, I went from 1570 to 1592. I'm reading it wrong. And then 1572, 1514. You know, I just kind of danced around. Then I started climbing again. And I'm technically at my highest rating right now. Because, you know, this guy, he asked me. Oh, I know, Askelius. I know, brother. I miss it, man. I used to, if there was a tournament within, 4 hours of me, I was there. I was addicted to the fucking tournaments. And me and my girlfriend at the time would make a weekend of it. You know, I'd go down to LA to play in the LA Open or in any other number of tournaments they have down there. And we'd just get a hotel room, right? And we'd drink at night and fucking gamble and then degen. And then I'd play chess during the day. I mean, it was fun. My Lichess name, I am Supernova 1975. But it's easier if I just do this. Is Nightbot fucked down? Because I know Nightbot's screwing around. Oh, okay. So there's that link that says I'm here on this on the city streets. That goes directly to me. Okay. But yeah, the last tournament that I was in, I was just in my chess club here in town, and no, that's not weird at all. There's always count on a 200 to 300 point disparity from real life to online. That's just going to happen. Online, it is easier to get rating points. What am I online right now on Lichess? I'm like how the fuck do you even go to it anymore? Oh yeah, I gotta go over here, huh? I don't want to sign out. Why is it asking me if I want to sign out? I just want to go see my profile. My biggest rating right now is my rapid. I'm 20, just 8 points from 2100. I am not a 2100 player over the board. I know 2100 players over the board. I'm close to them, but I'm constantly outclassed. So I'm guessing 1850 to 1950. That's my educated guess where I stand. And honestly, that really, really does work fine with me. I'm legitimately fine with 1800. That's, to me, that's a great rating, man. I think I'm worth more than that, but I wouldn't be disappointed if at 1830 I started losing. I wouldn't be. I mean, why not take the center if I can, right? Yeah, and then depending on, because if I stopped playing for a little bit and then came back to the game, now my rating technically kind of went provisional again, because even over the board they have kind of like an RD, in their formula. And it's like, there's all these factors that come into play. Yeah, I'm just going to keep them out of there. Play this. I can't wait to get back into tournament chess. But yeah, the last tournament that I played, my buddy had a team going, which didn't interest me at all. So, you know, I just never even asked him about it. Like, you know, basically fuck off. Why do I not think that's a move? Oh, because of this check, right? But he's nice and I like him. I like him real good. So I told him, this looks well timed, right? So I told him I'd do it. You know, he's an older guy. I kind of wanted to help him. This looks like, I don't know. I'm not calculating at all, but this, yeah. This looks like death to Smoochie is what it looks like. This all looks pretty bad. But maybe it's survivable. So long story short, I went with this guy to this tournament. It was in, you know, like a senior center, you know, just one of these like weekend tournaments that are around. Yay, I'm back, bitches. Always look for trick, he say. There has to be trick. Without trick, there's no treat. And what are you gonna do without a treat? Well, I'm just gonna take that, I guess. Right? You know, let's face it. I'm gonna take it. I don't care about the B pawn. I'm not gonna sit and babysit a B pawn just because it's there. In that tournament, for those who haven't heard this quick story, my first game I got paired with a 1745, and I thought, oh shit, here we go. I fucked this guy's world up so fast I had a crowd around me. And I think I played the Black Mardemer on him. I either played the Blackmar on him or I played the Bird. One of the two. You know, something despicable. And I mean I just mowed through this motherfucker, you know, and I thought, Jesus, I've never beat anybody this bad over the board, much less a 1750. So I said, okay, that's cool. Next I got paired with like a 1965 or something, 1950. He gave me a game and I think we drew. Or I won. I don't remember. I remember still feeling very, very positive when I got my third opponent. So maybe I beat that guy. I don't rightly know. I'm just gonna go here, and you know I was gonna go get here and get cute, threatening the two knights, or you know the knight with two pieces. But after this, it gets a little convoluted, and I'm halfway fucking stuck there. It's not a great place to be. I know, Tonka. This. I should let you out in that fucking yard. Bebop! Bebop! I think that yapper is in the yard again. That's why he's barking. Well, you own a square, occupy the square, right? He has 95, which doesn't make me extremely happy, but ooh, can we do this? Can we do this, y'all? How fucking nasty is this? Everything covered. Isn't this beautiful? Everything covered, everything working together. Oof, I love this setup, man. Anyway, I got overconfident. I became overconfident, and when I got to my third opponent, I knew him. He was from my chess club, and he was, you know, not the strongest. He was like 1645, basically 100 points over me, but I knew I was underrated, right? So I thought, who fucking cares, right? Fuck. Takes, and takes. This has to lose. I'm just gonna do it. Now he has to take back with the Nizzy, or it don't make fucking sense. I just gotta get under this thing before it becomes a scary terror, right? He's going to want to go here. Mm. Am I being scared of this pawn for no reason or a good reason? Is it no reason or is it a good one? I'm thinking I'm going to take, and he's going to play rook b8, and I'm going to have to put here. Anyway, I got overconfident, and this guy, this game I know I played a bird, and I played it with great confidence and fervor, and dropped my queen. It got trapped in the middle of the fucking board, and that was just like a laugh and GG, bro. You know, it was like, oh fuck, oh my god, you know why you shouldn't talk and play, right? Some of bitch is gonna do it, right? He's gonna go down, and I've got to protect this brook. Now my life is nasty. It really is. It's nothing short of shocking. It's terrible. How am I fucking this up so bad, guys? Is he gonna get another passer out of this shit? Jesus, I have no clue what to do, Jalopy. You threw socks at me. You threw socks at me. But good game, man. Clearly, that was... I don't know. I don't know what happened. But this is also why my over the board, it went all over the place too. Because, you know, from day to day, nobody knows what the fuck, how I'm going to play or what's going to happen. You know, at least back then. I mean, even today it's bad, but it's not as bad as it was. You know, when I was an actual 1,500 player, there was no telling. I mean, I legit would walk into every tournament set up and not know what I was going to play as white. Zero clues. It's just me. That's what I do. I've got to learn to live with that. Had to learn to live with it and implement it in my daily life. But, if CL Smith is still here, or rather he's not, but if you're looking to get into online over-the-board chess, I would recommend those three things. First off, if you can get your own equipment, make sure it's what you want. At least make sure it's something fucking halfway nice. Number 2, be early. And number 3, utilize your time correctly. Literally do the math. Before each game, think about, okay, how long is the average chess game? You know, 40 moves maybe, 50? I used to know, but it's somewhere in there. But I think most games tend to end around 32 or 35 moves somewhere over the board. A lot of them. But I don't think that's the average. I think that's just kind of where a lot of games end. But so say your average, just go in thinking you're going to move 50 times. So that's 100 moves. Because your opponent's moving, right? If you have 60 minutes, don't count the delay. The delay is your present. You have 60 minutes. Figure out how many minutes you have for each move. That seems like you have about 1 minute and 10 seconds or something. That's why the moves that are obvious or opening moves and you're pretty sure about, fucking blitz them out. You're going to need the most of your time in the middle game or in the end game where you end up in a situation that for those of you who took the Chessmaster 10 courses with Joss Waitzkin, he always says, you can feel when a game starts to turn, there's a moment. You know it's the most important moment of the game, but Sometimes no matter how long you look, you can't figure out why. That, or, you're just not paying attention. You're going over, you're trying, you're don't psych yourself out too much, because the way I used to think over the board. Yeah, over the board. Oh, OTB is over the board. This is what I'm worried about, Tom. In a 60-0 with 5-second delay, he is going to be low on time, because you probably remember, Tom, you psych yourself out. The first, I'd say 4 tourneys, maybe, at least. It was more for me, but, that sounds reasonable if they're, You're thinking everybody else here deserves to be here. You do not. You're going to look at these players looking all staunch and professional and adjusting the pieces while they wait for the opponent, and filling out the names in their tournament books, and adjusting the things, and, rubbing their noses as they wait, whatever they're doing. Everything that they do seems like they're supposed to be doing it, and you're not. You're just going to tell, yeah, dude. You look around and you're like, dude, how long has everyone here been playing chess? No one even seems excited. Because I'm all about social events and shit, right? I can do well in quiet time for a little while, but mostly I just want to fucking talk, right? So I'm like, why does nobody else fucking seem nervous? Why is nobody else shitting a fucking brick? Why is no one excited? Why isn't there a 5-minute, whole thing going on over here where people are just blowing steam off? Or, you'll get the tool bag who says adjust even when the game's not going and there's no opponent. Adjust. And you're thinking, I've got to play that guy. This guy has no sense of humor. This guy could watch the entire season's run of Friends on laughing gas and never giggle. Oh, fuck. Of course the first guy I get this tournament, goes by the Terminator or something. He's like a fucking machine. Oh, man. So these are what's going through my mind. So they'll play E4, and I immediately think, oh, there's no answer to this. This guy has played E4 on me because he knows the opening. He knows he's got faith in his chess. Anything I play, he's going to know better than I do. So then, even though I only played, fold, baby. I only played 2 or 3 openings at the time, and most were for white, right? I would sit there. First move. Whew, son of a bitch. Why do you have to play E4? Fucking Asian. Of course. He saw me coming. He's got this Asian line for 1E4 all fucking booked up in his head. If I play E6, I can hear everybody now. Well, no wonder you lost. You played a French. That's out. I do not know the Sicilian. That is out. E5? Fuck. Come on. I don't know those lines. Oof. 8 minutes has gone from my time, homies, and I haven't moved the first move. I haven't played... the French is what I played. I played E4, Bishop C4, no matter what. Okay? And the French. That's what the fuck I knew. Those were the first openings someone taught me, so I figured they were the best. That's how green I was when I started playing tourneys. Fucking green, guys. I didn't know anything. I had maybe one chess book, and it was the blue one that said, I don't even think I still have it anymore. I can't find it. It was a blue chess book. Oh, it was this one. It was that one. Attacking with 1E4. This was the only fucking chess book I had. And so I played E4 and Bishop C4, bitch, let's fight. And I was a fighter. I didn't play this pushy shit, but I played very, the more tournament games I lost, the more I began to play passively because my aggressions were just met with better people. I mean, they saw everything I could throw at them, so I thought I better peel it back a little bit. And then I started winning games because I was basically playing so fucking boring. My opponents were lashing out in hopes of anything and blundering. So I thought, well, that doesn't meet my personality. I am not a boring motherfucker, you know. But if I got to play this kind of chess, you know. No, moron, I don't think you should do that. In hindsight, yeah, pick an opening and play it for a while for sure. But play them all, dude. Play them all. The reason that I can get out of my openings so well is because I know a lot of them. And I can actually integrate their ideas. E knows what I'm talking about. Tom knows what I'm talking about. It's like, you know, let's see. So it's like, just because, let's see, I want to be black. So just because I've played this doesn't mean that's coming. I mean, it's logical. But maybe I wait. Oh, he wants to close it up. Okay. Oh, he wants to do that. Eventually, it's probably going to come. But you can throw opponents off by move ordering the fuck out of them. So now what if it comes? It's just like if you had played it back here. Right here. And they advanced. It's just exactly like that. And in that situation, you probably wouldn't play this. I'm just making moves. But see, the more you understand about what's going to happen in the opening, based on your moves and your opponent's moves, by doing them over and over again, the more you figure out you can play with move order a little bit and fuck with them mentally. That's what they were doing to me. You know, they would play these openings and then some aggression would come. And I'd think, oh, here we go. This is his years of prep versus me. I've only been playing for maybe 1 year now. And I don't know shit. I shouldn't be here. And then I'd go, wait a minute. That can't be right. Well, what do we got here, Derek? Right? I'm doing all this on my time. Man, you know, so it's lucky that most of the games I have played have been 40 moves in 2 hours, sudden death in 1 hour. Because I needed every fucking second, dude. I needed every second of that. I analyzed and overanalyzed and ran lines until I couldn't calculate anymore and didn't remember how I started calculating that line. Then I would run the line again. Gambit time. Fuck it. I still can't believe that Sox beat me again. It's fucking ridiculous. In a lost position like that. Of course, he knows the trick. He got me to 5-0, not 5-2 or 3. If I had to increment there, you know. We'll go 2.1 bullet. So I have to play a gambit. Do you know what a gambit is, moron? A gambit is when you give a pawn free in the opening, or seemingly free. Okay, just making sure. So if he plays bishop f4 here, I have a really fun trick. I have legitimately never fucking seen this move, guys. I have no idea how to react to this. But I don't think it's good. And that's another thing you'll find out in chess. You'll get a lot of moves that just happen. And you can't really describe them. You can feel that they suck a dick, but because you can't prove why, you know, you're asked out. And I'm doing all this based on the fact that if I need to, I can. This guy's really wanting to jam me up a little, huh? I would castle this way. The only problem is that if I ever move the knight, I think it's instant checkmate, so I really don't want to do that. Maybe I want to hit him with F then. I don't know. Knight C2. Check. Yeah, but it's not. It's totally not covered. Yeah, stick with what you know. You're gonna thank your future self. Stick with what you know. And look at white has really no teeth. All right, I gambited a pawn anyway. You think I mind losing a pawn so much? God. So now white's gonna go here to harass me, because white's a one piece attacker. White's about to get his ass fucked. Prison style, baby. That means I'm coming in whether you want me or not. There's a word for that, but I've been told I can't say it online. As in, don't create positions you're not intimately familiar with in some way. Yes, totally agreed. Oh well, I guess if he's checking me, then I can't do that, right? Always remember, when you're attacked, before you move, look to see if you can attack something on your own. Your damn self, homie. So he wants this, this, and this, which he can have the first part, but not the second. Yeah, actually, this is all fucked up. He's gonna take my bishop. He's winning here. He's winning, but he's a good player. You know, to me, 1900 is pretty strong. I found that, especially in Bullet, one key to not allowing your opponent to have connected passers is to bust him up early. I'll just give him this pawn. You know, if you'll let me. Yeah, let's get this Nizzy out of here. I think my Nizzy wants to be right here. He can play f4 and stop that, but I can take here. Oh, he didn't. Now that I look at it, maybe I shouldn't be here, type thing. I guess that's just a silly little tactic, right? Now my knight's getting in where it wants to be, maybe. Okay, so he got a threat, I got a threat, right? Let's let's trade, homie. Let's trade, homie. I think this guy just unfixed my game for me a little bit. Good show, old bean. Good show. You're going to go come down here. I'm going to have to go up there. And then down here when he checks me. Correct. And then down here. Now his rook is attacked. And mine is about to take shit. He going to try to trap me? He did not. Oh, wow. He's just cruising for a bruising then. Oh, that's right. There's increment on this. Some of it itches. Wow, that's almost mate, right? Shit. This he has here. How do I mate this motherfucker with just the knight? Just like this, bitches. There's your gambit, buddy. Oh, I know. I had to be very, very aware of if I was staling him or not. Doggy and missionary is fine as long as after the missionary there's some holding. You know, there's got to be some rubs. But yeah, no, Tom has a good point. My knee jerk, yeah, some cuddling, you know, a little sweet nothings, you know, till it's the best board in the room, or, you know, hanging rooks, baby. But yeah, my propensity and my knee jerk, my instinct when I went to a tournament game, good evening, buddy, was to play something I wouldn't normally play because, after all, I was in the big leagues. This is real tournament shit. Didn't matter that I was in a low-rated section. It was I'm here facing human beings. My fear is just as real as the GMs or the experts or the fucking 1800s. Everything was just as real. And I'd get into these situations. In fact, I really have to do more of this. I've got my old tournament books, with my games in them. The last time that I tried to... Oh my gosh, already gifting a sub, man. Right on, buddy. Cooking Rooks. Oh, did Cooking Rooks just gift Hanging Rooks a team? I mean, you can't make that shit up, guys. Okay, my sister. Thank you, brother, for sticking around, man. You seem to be cool people. But yeah, here I am in a real tournament game. Now, I know what works at the coffee shop, and at the Mission Inn where we used to play. I know some chump 5-minute chess. I know some tricks, right? Not good ones at that time, but I knew some. Okay, maybe I can show you an example. Maybe I can even show you an example. Normal game. Okay, I'm white. Some developing. Like that maybe, right? I'm just opening. Bing, right? Okay, so we've got it. Around here, I would get very fucking nervous. Not until here. But something about like this, I would sit there. All right, motherfucker. There's a lot to think about. You go here. Well, you have to work out what he's going to do when you go there. What if you go there? And what if you go here and it's takes? Okay. Think about the thing. Now maybe I can run away with my queen, but bam, I didn't play the C pawn. Wish I'd played C. That's gonna hurt me later. I know it. It's okay, Derek. Stay in the game. My least favorite piece is this. I don't like this bishop. Maybe I'll play that. So I'll play that instead. God, what a dick. He knows I don't like that bishop, and he's gonna keep it. So now, if I play this, is he gonna go for this shit? And can I defend? Oh no. You see what I'm saying? The voice inside your head really matters when you're playing chess. I would be fucking terrified. I mean, sweating bullets by this point. I didn't sacrifice my first piece in a tournament game until I'd already moved up here, right? So I was, I don't know, it might have been in, I think I was at the apartment, so 05 or 06, and I started, so 3 years maybe after I started playing chess, I got brave enough to sacrifice my first piece in a tournament game. I'll never forget, it was knight takes d5. Don't remember the position. It was not something cool like a Mora or something, but I had this kind of heavy set guy that I'd never seen before. And now, instead of moving, hitting the clock, and directly looking up for how I was going to be punished, I would do this. And I'd just study the guy, see what he thought about my move. If they kind of went, people have tells. I didn't know any of this at the time. Those of you who like or who are into poker, if you're also into chess but haven't played chess, please watch your opponents. You are 100% playing the person, not the board. 100% playing the person. Anybody who says play the board, not the man, maybe they make answering machine messages on their off time, as a hobby, or read the phone book. Man, it's probably sound advice. The board's going to be the same every time. But you can do things while playing the man you can't do while playing the board, such as test the waters. Maybe throw a pawn at them. What if they take it? If they snap it off fast, you probably have a very adventuresome player who wants the open position. From that point on, it might be it might be great advice to close it up, right? Oh, BK Chess, what's up, dude? Oh my gosh, a party of 17. Let's go, boy. Let's go, boy. Or maybe I move a night somewhere that's annoying. Do they kick it? How do they challenge it? Do they do something completely different and just ignore my knight? This can tell you about future moves from this opponent. I'm telling you that. Psychology in chess is a huge thing. Why do all the grandmasters say it is if it isn't? What's up, Jacob? Welcome to the channel, baby. BK, how was your stream, bro? I think I had every one of your fans that wasn't with you in here. For those of you who are new to my channel, you know, we're thank you, Klepto, for the follow, bud. We're a pretty tight-knit community, you know, the streamers that are relatively small. You know, all my fans are their fans and all their fans are my, you know. So it's like when they see everyone on, people have to go, shit. Is it Squirrely? Is it Mad Quick? You know, do I visit, you know, Smith today? And it's like the realistic, the actual, the reality of it is, just go to any one of us. You're likely going to see us all anyway, because we all like incestuously just raid each other. Yeah, because on the board, hey, that's pretty good. E. That's hard to argue with, actually, E. I like that. It is 100% not just chess. You go to a tournament. If you go to a tournament thinking that what you're going to be doing is nothing but cold hard calculation, you are fucking... You couldn't be more wrong. You couldn't be further from the truth. Okay, BK, no problem. I know how it is, dude. You finish the stream. Homie want to eat and shit, man. Go load a bowl up, baby. Exactly, Klepto. Just wait. We'll be there. You know, Art Vega. we all just hang out with each other, man. No, Superhost. In fact, there's a funny quick story behind that. I quit my in real life job to pursue the virtual job, and 2 days after I put my 2 weeks in, the online job fired me, and I had too much pride to say just kidding, so I have no fucking job now. Woo! It's allotted me a lot of time, and honestly, time will always and has always been more important to me than money. So I'm somebody's bitch for 8-10 hours one day. Okay, there are work relationships and stuff like that. I'll give it that. That work isn't all bad. I'm not saying it's all bad, but it's not my time. What would I have done that day if I had my time? Oh fuck. I mean, you know, you don't even want me to start. You don't even want me to start. Literally everything that doesn't cost a lot of money because you've chosen time over work is possible. I like this life better. Like a fucking lot better. Now, the time does go faster when you're not working because the days kind of run into each other. I mean, why is Tuesday different than Friday? You know, the only reason I know the weekend's approaching is because people online are like, TGIF, motherfuckers. And I'm like, Jesus, fuck, I guess. I have no idea. Yeah, it's nice. I prefer this life. Yeah, but you know, if someone told me, like, of course, no one. I mean, I'm sure someone has gotten this offer in some form or another. Maybe people do. But if someone told me, okay, right now, you're on the hot seat, Dirk. We'll give you a job where you don't even really do much. You make good money, 50K or something. And you just have to be gone 8 to 10 hours a day. I mean, doing stuff that you would obviously rather not do. You know, if I wanted to do it, then I would donate my time. and not be paid for it. I don't want to do any of the work things. So, yeah, I'm getting paid for it. Or you can't get anything new unless someone buys it for you, but will pay all of your bills. I don't even have to think about it. I don't even have to think about that. That's not even a, well, just give me a second. That's a, bye-bye work, motherfucker. Because I have people in place that will buy me shit if I need it. I've got all the expensive things pretty much done. What am I going to need? A new shoes, right? A couple t-shirts before fucking summer. Maybe a replacement blade on my chop saw. You know, what can this be? 14 bucks? 10 bucks? You know, I'm talking little shit like that, right? Oh yeah, I wouldn't work. No fucking way. And physicality, now Fisher believed heavily in staying in shape to battle over the board. But if you've ever seen pictures of Fisher and pictured him arm wrestling, yeah, you probably haven't. I mean, he was a wiry, tall guy, but he did the stretching and the, you know, the sit-ups and the running in place, the calisthenics and stuff, because it is 100% fact that if you are out of shape and you're a heavy drinker and a smoker, stuff like that, and you do nothing at all ever except exist, your stamina at a tournament game is going to suffer. I guarantee you this. You might not know it because you're always in your body and you think you're doing fine. But the guy who does calisthenics fucking knows where you are. It's true. It's true. And if you just think about it, you know, sitting at a board for, say, we won't use my 6 hours. It's ridiculous. Let's say most games are done in 3 hours, 4 hours, right? 4-player chess. Oh, I've seen you in other channels, dude. I've seen you in, fuck, I'm in so many channels at any given moment. I have no idea where I've seen you. Maybe Karos? Or, I mean, Cons? I don't know. Either way, welcome. But, you know, sitting there isn't the problem. The problem is, okay, do you know why the doctors who say that coffee isn't good for you, do you know why they say that? It's because it's the same reason video games aren't good for you. It's the same reason bullet chess, particularly 1-0, isn't good for you. You're sitting. You couldn't be more relaxed unless you were laying down. And now you want to do something that raises your heart rate. Right? You see where I'm going? Releases adrenaline. Gets you raged out. Get your eyes big. Get your pupils dilated. And you're in a chair. In the wild, that's called run, because you've probably seen a bear while you were shitting. There's no reason to ever get that worked up while sitting down. And yet we do it all day fucking long. We get coffee. We drink Mountain Dew. We drink Dr. Pepper. We smoke cigarettes. We drink beer. All to get us fucking... And then we sit down and get games that are adrenaline fueling. Yeah. That's why Fisher stayed in shape. That is why. Because if you have 2 rounds a day and both of your games go almost to where both of you are in time trouble, that is, and I've done this several times, almost every time I went to Vegas. That's a 12 hours playing the most intense chess you've ever played in your life, because it matters. Because you've paid $300 to get into the tournament, and you hope for the $1,600 class prize. Fuck yeah, you're trying to play the best chess you got. Fuck yeah, you are. You gotta do something your body likes. Me, I lift some dumbbells now and again, and I wasn't too worried when I worked at AutoZone, because that place keeps you fucking running. I mean, I tore through tennis shoes there. You know, I mean, I was moving. So my calisthenics, man, my stamina and stuff, like tripled when I got that job. Now I'm back to being a piece of shit. The other night, you know what happened to me? Oh, this got a good fucking laugh. I reached out to pick up a mostly empty TV tray. And when I lifted my arms, like everything hurt. The arms, the lower back, something pulled in my side. And I had the TV tray about 3 inches off the ground, and I went, ouch. Well, I'm not exactly the fuck out of shape. You know what I mean? I'm not Hercules, but that shouldn't have hurt. I'm telling you, as you age, just muscles that aren't used exactly every day, they go to sleep. They're not just ready for you anymore like when you was 25. It's shit fucking crazy. My wrists are, I just did everything wrong in that one grab. But that's why I kind of like to keep active. I like to keep, I wouldn't say in shape, because if you've seen me, I'm not really in shape. But I do lift some weights, and I can ride a bike, and I can run, and I can do all the things. I've just lived like a degen for 20 years, so I work out so I can drink. I actually met that couple, Zomig. Literally did. This couple was an army couple, and I partied with them with my best friend Mike. And, okay, Zomig. Oh, right on, buddy. Thanks. I hope you come back, man. You seem like cool peeps. Oh my gosh, Lorena. Hey. Oh, Meg. Oh, I'm so embarrassed because I don't think I gave, nope. I didn't give you a command. I meant to, but I have an extremely healthy dose of ADHD. But I do have, of course, this. Yeah, I haven't even implemented the SO command. I need to do that. But I really enjoy her stream. I can say too much here, or I can say not enough. But those of you who don't know about Lorena DeLuna, go over there and hang out. It's got a similar vibe to here, only more PG-13 rated, which is fine because I know I grew up in bars, man. I hold back a lot on stream. I just have a potty mouth, and I joke like a loud drinking Irishman because that's what I've turned into. But Lorena's stream is really cool. I mean, when I found her, someone had rated her. I don't remember who. It might have been Khan. I don't know. I'm in so many channels, man. I follow so many streamers. Okay, boom, boom, boom. There she was. So I went and did something, I don't know, got something to eat or like pet the dog, something out of the room for a couple minutes. I came back. And I immediately looked at the sidebar to see who's on. Like, okay, I don't know who this is. And then I thought, damn, what have I become? So I said, let's see what this is about. And immediately I saw, oh, Lorena. No, really, she's good. The first thing I noticed is that she was doing puzzles and she was over 2,500. So, I mean, that caught my attention. She's easy on the eyes. I probably shouldn't mention that or shouldn't have to, but she's really a looker. That didn't hurt. But I'm not so easily sold. You know what I mean by it? You know what I'm saying? I need more than a pretty face, right? So then she said, okay, well, I'm getting tired of puzzles. Like, let's play a bullet tourney. And I was like, yeah, fuck, dude. All right. So I joined in, and I kind of got a small kick out of it. The fact that she didn't know me. So when I hopped in her tournament as Supernova, she had no idea it was me, right? So I kind of, it's just one of those things. I was like, she doesn't know it's me. I'm not going to tell upon her either, man. I'm just going to play the tournament. And I was top seed at like 19, I don't know what I was, 19, 20. something like that. And I thought, oh man, I'm gonna take this tournament, and then I'm gonna just like saunter into chat and be like, oh yeah, by the way, did I tell you guys? Just it doesn't matter or nothing, but like Supernova's me. And then the 2300s, the 2400s, the 2150s, the 2250s started showing up. I felt like I was at my first fucking chess tournament again. I mean, the quickness with which these people just handed my fucking ass to me was redunk. So then I'm in third place, and I'm thinking, oh my God, if I could hold third, this would be gracious. Then I was in fourth place, and I thought, oh, this will be a fun story for the guys because Lorena, mine is too. I've got just as many 2400 types as you do. I don't know why, but they like it here. And then I went to fifth, and I think I finished in fifth. And I thought, well, there goes. I'm not sauntering back into chat and being like Supernova's me. But really, in the scheme of things, fifth was a pretty fucking good place, considering the four guys above me were all 2200 plus in bullet. I mean, there was one 2265, and he was way out of his league. The 23 and 2400s in that tournament were fucking ridiculous, man. And they just started boom, boom, boom. I think there was even a 2500 in it at one point, and I'm like, what happened here? I didn't finish Squirrel. I was edged out of Squirrel for Lorena. In case you didn't know, which you probably don't know, I finished fourth in my own tournaments so often. It's now called Squirrel. There's even a command for it, I think. Not that Nightbot's awake, but there is a command. I don't know if you type that or you type 4 or what. No, but that's really cool. And then she, we had the bullet tourney, and then she kind of played games. And the one thing that I really like about Lorena, as opposed to some other just random streamers that I think she does right, is she has a good layout, which is nice. I just stick shit on the screen, and I hope anybody can see it at all, right? I have zero. I made this, or this. See the City Streets thing down below? I made that in a graffiti app where if you type something, it'll make it look like someone spray painted it in graffiti, and you can choose from 600 different kinds of graffiti. I am such a no talent hack. It's ridiculous. But anyway, and she really keeps up with chat. I like that. A lot of streamers either miss a lot of chat, and I'm not talking about Naka or the Bras either. I mean, you start getting 2,000 to 20,000 people in your chat. Well, you're not keeping up. Imposter, welcome to the channel, baby. But she seems like she's really likes to build a community. Like, if you're in her chat and talking, she feels that's important, and she does her best to address that. And I thought that was pretty cool because so many, they look at chat like every third line, and then they're confused because they can't follow the story. Now, if you're a streamer and you're playing a bullet tournament, well, how the fuck are you going to watch your chat and play bullet? I get that. But by and large, there's a ton of streamers out there that just don't seem to give a shit about their own chat. And it's like, I often wonder about these streamers. Why aren't you just playing chess then? You go through all the trouble to learn OBS or Streamlabs, and you bought a mic and a cam, and you had to test all these settings, and it's been this big ride. Also, you can just pretty much play chess and talk to yourself. This makes no fucking sense at all to me whatsoever. But I love the community here, and I've gotten away with playing one chess game on this whole stream, and I've been live 2.5 hours. Oh yeah, no, Lorena, me too. And people have even said that about me, like they, every now and again, not always or whatever, but they'd be like, Squirrely, can you imagine where you'd be if you just shut the fuck up sometimes and weren't dealing with all of us. And it's like, yeah, I do. But before this, I was working as a paid administrator on another chess site where I would be playing live games and helping 2 people at a time, 10 people, 90. It's happened. I will just resign my game and organize chat boxes and try to figure out people's problems. The people come first. Why? Because if there's a chess game on Mars, the whole thing, the fucking board, the pieces, a bag, a clock, and everything, what does it matter if there's no people to make the magic with it? It doesn't. People come first, man. They always come first. The game might be the vessel you used in order to go live. Like, that's the boat you're on. But without anybody to be on your boat, you're on a lonely ride, man. You know, you've got to include the people. Or just, if you don't like people, then don't stream, I guess. I don't know. Jalopy, you and your fucking game. I'm gonna show you a lost game. I would like the chat to understand right now that Jalopy Jones is being a big nasty bitch right now, and that's really all he knows how to do. Let's see about this lost game, sir. I played some funky chicken on you, baby. You're welcome, he says. I played some funky chicken on you, baby. I mean, I played the funkiest chicken ever and had it dominated. This bothered me a little bit, but I found the check. Here I wasn't sure what to do, but I knew you'd make a bad decision somewhere, so I just started trading down. I'm losing here. But you can always count on Jalopy, yeah, exactly, to start throwing them souks. Yeah, Lorena, I'm the exact same way. And in fact, the first stream that I saw of you, Bishop D3, you like that, Dan? She was ahead big time, just trouncing somebody, and then her time got kind of low. And, her position fell apart very quickly, and she just lost. I was waiting for, because that's a pisser, but she was just like, what are you going to do? That's the nature of the beast and all this, right? And I'm like, good on you. If I'm home alone, maybe something gets fucking broken. Maybe something hits the wall hard. But if I'm on cam, I mean, you just have to be like, them's the brakes. I fucking go again, man. You can't get real salty. Yeah, Tom, for sure. One of the worst things you can do is assume that you've got someone's number. You'll okay, what was correct here? You see, this was correct here. And then yeah, no shit. In my mind, I thought he could move knight here. That's why I didn't go in for this, because I thought, oh fuck, look at it's kind of hard to get out of that. I just completely ran from a ghost, is what I did. So anyway, taking's not so bad. Now I fucked the world up. Now looking at it, the obvious move is just like B3 and go. Okay, well, after you take the free piece. Okay, look at I played it all correctly. Ugh. But now I was low on time. I had 50 seconds left because I was talking like a lunatic. Oof. I think I had pre-moved this. That hurts a little bit, but I'm still alright. Look at you, Jalopy. You fucking dish rag. You are a used dish rag. And you're the one that's on the bottom of the drawer too, the one that no one's seen since like 1978, and it has questionable stains on it, from some Thanksgiving dinner. Mom might have washed the dishes drunk and God knows what's really there. Yeah, no, not just raggedy and old. I mean like threadbare, nasty colors, you know, definitely worn out. Definitely worn out. What clip is that? How one gets titled in a few seconds? Yeah, let me see that clip. Fuck. Every time I go to copy, chat moves. God damn it. So I can't copy it. I have to go to it, copy that. I hate Twitch. Twitch's chat is so... Well, we're done looking at my 1560 rating. I don't know how loud my volume is either. This might blow us out of the fucking room. Clips always tend to be loud.
This was all for tricks.
Oh, I know who this is.
None of those.
That's Mustard Fuzz, right? Ooh!
Yeah. This was all for tricks, and none of those.
That is exactly me. Yeah, he had a bad day. Poor Mustard. He's usually so real nice.
Tricks, and none of those.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. I didn't... I could watch this all day. Yeah, I didn't change the scene. Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at this shit.
This was all for tricks, and none of those.
The genuine anger.
Yeah. This was all for tricks, and none of those.
Fuck. I feel him. Oh, I've been there. Oh, this is now my new favorite.
This was all for tricks, and none of those.
I have never seen Mustard Fuzz even ruffled before.
Yeah. This was all. For
My sound up? Oh yeah, I turned the clip way down.
None of those.
Yeah, I can turn my sound up.
Yeah. This was all for tricks, and none of those.
We'll watch a couple at max volume here. He is really pissed, I know.
All for tricks.
I mean, he
none
lost
of
his
those-
fucking
none of
shit
those-
right there. Oh, he's pissed. I wonder how he followed that up. What did he fucking say, man?
This was all for tricks.
I know.
and none
I
of
know,
those-
Lorena.
none of those-
Oh, he would have just he wanted to destroy that, but remembered he was streaming and just went fuck. Oh, this is the best clip ever.
This was all for tricks.
As far as
none of
anger,
those-
this is the
none of
best. Hold on, let me get another clip that you guys have to see. Seriously, I have to go into the fucking thing? Oh my god. I hate when I'm about to do the same thing. I have to show you guys a clip. Most of you have seen this, but you guys from the raids probably haven't. Here we go. Here we go. I had to find a certain document. This is some really, really good shit. Oh, this is fun. Most of you know, I think she's streaming right now. No, I guess not. Most of you know, I can't think it all today. I can't remember, Julie. I can remember real names, but not fucking screen names. This is when I subscribed to Julie's channel, I think. The Apprentice.
Hey, Squirrely, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Squirrely, I know your channel. I've been there. Thank you so much for the follow.
That never gets old, guys. That never gets old.
Hey, Squirrely, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Squirrely, I know your channel. I've been there.
This is, I think I have a thing for her. I think it's that. Yeah, The Apprentice. I started following her when she was at like between 13 and 30 viewers, and now that she's taken off. I mean, she'll have a couple thousand in her streams sometimes, mostly because of chess.com and the way they do chess TV or whatever they call it. But it's neat to see them, do that kind of stuff. That wasn't the clip I was looking for. But hey, Omizi has rapped for me before. I put these all in a document to share at one point, and I forget the document exists, so it does me no good. Oh no, he deleted that clip. Well, I can. No, this is. Oh, Yol Rubs. That's another one who doesn't stream anymore. Oh, have you guys seen this? Do you guys know who Akash is? This is so fucking gangster. You'll never see anything better. You'll never see anything better than this clip. As far as like just sheer gangster. Watch after he delivers the checkmate. It's fucking brutal. If it's still there, I hope it is.
He's right up through that G4. Oh my
He's down
goodness,
here.
no he didn't. Yes he did. Gross. Whoa. Whoa, did you see him with the finger? Did you see him shush him like Magnus did? Did you see that? Somebody clipped that before. Oh my.
Watch
right
this mate. Watch him.
Oh my goodness, no he didn't. Yes he did. Gross. Whoa. Whoa, did you see?
I live for shit like that, man. That was so gangster. But what I'm looking for is... It's down a ways, man. This is an old one. This is the best clip I think I have. Will always be the best clip I have. So I'll preface this so that you know what to look for. And of course, I'll play it a couple times because it's a clip. Strong streamer believes he has the game locked up. It's in the bag. He makes a move and says, "This is over," and gets mated. He gets mated. The reaction is one of the best reactions you'll ever see in your life. Watch this shit. I think it's a little loud too, but you know what? I guess live with it, right? Because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Check which is answered by G6. I think this is over.
There's the mate. And there he is. He just legit. And there he is in chat. That's Art Vega. That's our own Art Vega, baby.
I didn't see that. I didn't even see that. Oh.
That makes me so happy.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Check which is answered by G6. I think this is over.
Oh, it's over, all right. Oh, it's really over. And someone asked me if I knew Oli Pals. Look, this is how I know Oli Pals. Thinker teacher. 1790 when this happened, and I clipped this. I believe I clipped this. I don't. Maybe I didn't. Somebody did. Oh yeah, clipped by Squirrely. Yeah, Oli Pals was 1790. I think when I met him, he was like 1750 or 60. And he's been doing nothing but getting better. I'm so happy for him. But yeah, that's why I thought, I didn't know he was 1950. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Lorena, it's funny, at the top of this stream I had mentioned that I don't really explore a whole lot of other genres anymore. Like just random streams like I used to. It's fucking cooking in here, I think. Yeah, hold on, let me go check this temperature. I'll live with it. But I said because, too often I come across, some tubbleard in a hot tub, but with nice hammers. All she's doing is drinking wine and sort of kind of following chat. That's all she's doing. She's making thousands of dollars that night, that session, hundreds at least. And it's like, dude, when I see, all my homies, down here grinding, and you're gonna tell me that all she has to do is just hang out at home and she live like a king. I don't respect it at all. I don't like it. But at the same time, you brought up an interesting point where that makes that people do that and that it works gives people like you problems, because you now want to become or want to be accepted as a classy, or at least, if not classy, respectable female streamer. It's hard with all that shit out there now. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right. If you're just in the chess category, you know, you're by and large you're safe. But if you did like, hey, maybe I work out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Maybe I do yoga. You know, maybe I use some free weights, some dumbbells, and do some stretching. Maybe I'd like my chat to follow me on my fitness journey as well. Oops. Big fucking mistake. Hi, sweetie. Come here. Oh, this cat lets me do anything I want to her. I love it. She would fall asleep right here. Literally never try to leave. I don't understand why. But she's great. Hi, baby. Yes, I know. Yes, I know, baby. Oh, my goodness. And your road to sew is now tougher. It's heftier now because sluts exist and cheap people who will take money for nothing. Now you have to think about that. That's not fair, right? Not to me anyway. And don't worry, I'm not a big that's not fair crybaby, but I really feel for people like you, or say people like Chess with Ovi. In my mind, if you guys don't know who that is, go find him. It's Chess with Ovi. He's a really good-looking guy, right? Like, maybe could possibly, like, maybe model or something if he wasn't an attorney. You know, where are his fans saying he's hot? Nowhere, because he streams chess. Only chess. And it's a very smart thing because he just got married or he has a fiance, and it's like if he had a couple hundred women throwing bits at him because he's hot and he's taking his shirt off with a spray tan, things I mean, I'd rather beg. I honestly would. I'd rather. Oh my God, she's hugging me. You guys can't see this, can you? She literally wrapped her arm around my whole wrist and gave me a hug. Oh, this cat. This is like the cat's third day here or something. Fourth, fifth day here. It's the loveliest cat. Yeah, I still have the dog. The only reason that I have my cams set up the way they are now instead of on the dog is I have to keep the door closed because the dog wants to kill this cat. And guess who wins that? The dog. Oh my God, she melts me when she does this. She just put her little chin on my hand and just kind of snuggled in, and it's just right outside where the cam can see. Ugh. Sorry, I can't do anything that involves a mouse for like the next 45 minutes because I can't say no to this cat. Oh, you know, I saw you start to go live, Lorena, and you said my first Scrabble stream, but I wasn't home. I just happened to be looking at my phone at the time, and I was like, oh, come on. I don't remember where I had to go. It was errands. Oh, that was the other day. That's when I got fucked at the lumberyard. Yeah. Oh my gosh, her chin is just on me. Well, now that I've shown her the cam and she sees the lights, that's the end of this, I'm sure. Oh, she hugged me again. Oh, she hugged me tighter. Oh my gosh. Melting over a stolen cat. Hey, that's how we do it in the streets, homie. We can't go to the pound and buy no cat. Our pets come to us. Now she's licking me. You can probably hear it. Yeah, I got to put this down a couple of degrees. Jesus, it's 9 o'clock. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with me? You know, guys, I wanted to come on at 3. In fact, I changed my status on Discord to stream later. And then Jalopy helped me set up a couple bots in there and like had some cool ideas, and we were implementing them. And then I had to go do one fucking thing outside. If you guys know what a drip line is for a garden, I had to replace about a 4-foot section of drip line. We're talking 20 minutes, half an hour's worth of work. That's if you're slow, which I was being slow because I had time. Neighbor comes over. Talking politics, talking this, talking that, and before you know it, it's 5:30, and I'm standing with the tools that I used in my hands. Fucking neighbors, they always come over. But point is, I don't usually stream this late. I mean, I used to stream right up until midnight my time, or 12, 1, whatever, just degen hours. There really is no schedule. I just try to come on more often, like at least 3 times a week, because for a few months there, I couldn't do shit. It was just very, very hard to stream. It was very difficult. Now I'm doing a lot better because I have nothing to do. So, I mean, that's not true either, but I don't have someone telling me I have to be somewhere 10 hours a day. Let's put it that way. So, I mean, it opens up. Turns out that 10 hours was right in the heart of what I needed, It's coming in handy, babies. We should probably do some Twitch stuff. Some chess stuff. But I just don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. You ever planned on doing something, but then like something completely unforeseen comes, and now you couldn't do that thing, which is like, even if you're like, oh well, that's cool, I can do it tomorrow. It sets you off a little bit. You know what I mean? Now your whole day's off because that little 20-minute chore now took a few hours because of something unforeseen happening, and now you're just all. Ugh. I mean, I told Jalopy I don't even know if I should bother streaming. I can only do it for a couple hours. I fucking hate that feeling. That's also why I want. Oh, of course you want a random squirrely picture. You ain't busy, are you? That's why I want to move to the middle of nowhere too, because I can walk out, and if I want to tend to my garden, I don't have 9 neighbors being like, "Hey, Derek, want a cold one?" Well, it's like 9 a.m., sir, so no. But also, fuck off, dude. I'm just checking my garden, dude. You go for it, Lorena. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sorry it wasn't a funner, chess type stream, but, I really do many times stream chess. Many times I do that. Sometimes I do stream chesses. No, I don't want the search. Motherfuck. I don't. Oh. I couldn't figure out how to work Google Photos for a minute. Yeah, I will absolutely love to raid Khan. I love his stream. I love his vibe. I love everything about that kid. You don't have to talk me into that. You do not have to talk me into that. Oh, there's so many random squirrely pictures. Would you guys like to see when a tree fucked me and fell down in the middle of the night? I have the worst luck with trees. Like, really fucking bad luck. Like, really bad. We heard this big boom at like maybe 12:30. Both had to work the next day. This whole entire mulberry tree just came down. The car was parked there. It was fucked. This is after we cut the branches off so we could get the car out of it. Tree wasn't topped like this. We had to get up there and cut all this shit so we could get to it. It was in the lines, everything. No, it won't, Superhost. I'm much better now. In fact, what is today? In fact, there'll probably be a Friday stream. Who am I kidding? And I'll end up raiding Omid and then getting so high I can barely see him while he drinks and fucking raps to me. We have a great relationship. Well, yeah, I noticed that you have a good balance of like, chess and just fuck it, let's talk. I feel that I don't do enough fuck it, let's talk because I've kind of felt like it's obligated like I'm obligated to play chess if I'm running a chess stream, which to an extent that's a good, I'm in the right place, but also it doesn't always have to be just 100% chess. And I'm not talking about like, you know, break and do another game either. I'm just talking about like what we've been doing now. Just like, okay, there's something on the screen. Who cares? Let's just pal around, right? You know, but I try to run my chess stream kind of like yours, where this is a safe place to hang out. You can drop all the political crap. You can drop all the PC crap. Just speak your mind, man. We can just hang out, and we're not going to get judgy on you. You know, it's in between church and like a biker rally, I guess. Like right in the fucking middle, I guess. Well, you know, it's funny, Lorena. Really, really quick before you go. When I first found Atulia, I think it was his second stream that I was participating in, right, watching. But I participate usually when I'm in a stream. You know, I'm usually a very yappy guy. I try to make friends wherever I go, unless I'm so high I can hardly see straight, and then I'm just lurking. I'm like, yeah. But somebody had started a hype train, right? What's up, Eric? Or don't play when you're sad. Sorry, no clue why I called you Eric. No. The tree that came down during my stream was just one branch of one tree. This tree is like maybe 100 feet tall, 75 feet tall. No, this was a little guy in my yard. We knew it had been dead forever. I didn't think it was just going to come down like that. But turns out its roots were like this big. Anyway. Holy shit. That got exponentially louder when I turned my Twitch volume up. It's never that loud. Oh. My speakers, right. What's up, Seth, baby? So anyway, people were chucking cash at him, and subs and stuff. You know, once a hype train starts, people like to keep it going. It's the reason they exist, right? And he kept saying, you know, and I think I told him, you know, I'm so happy to see this happening for you. Like, this is so great, you know. And he says, you know, squirrely, he says, I don't understand. I don't know why anyone would throw a penny at this channel. He goes, I am completely like, I'm getting subs. I'm getting, you know, he's making 40, 50 bucks in bits. He was just floored. And legit, he was borderline annoyed. He was like, guys, you know, stop. I don't know why you're doing this, you know. And I told him, I said, do you know why you're getting this kind of support? He says, no. I says, because you don't know why. That's why. Drop the mic. If you know, streamers who are full of themselves and brag about every little fucking accomplishment they've ever done are a dime a dozen. Streamers who legitimately can't figure out why people not only hang out with them but pay them, that's my wheelhouse. That's who I want to hang out with. Art Vega's another one just like that. And oddly, they both are of Indian descent, you know? Yeah, Atulia made my top 5 the first time I saw him. The vibe there is really good. He's a strong player, obviously. It's very fun to watch a 24-2500 go fuck it up. I like doing that. You know, seeing as I'm down in the, you know, barely 2K. Okay, you're free to go, Lorena. Go play with your friend. I just wanted I just wanted to tell you that quick little aside because I really like that guy. Dina, Bell, and Kyle. Bell and Kaya. Oh, yeah, that's familiar to me. I guess not regularly, but I know the name, yeah. Well, he has this, yeah, it technically does. He has this command on his channel. I think it's exclam ethnicity or something, and it'll say, he even says, you know, in a roundabout way, yeah, I guess you could say I fall under the Indian tab, but he's really Pakistani. But, you know, So I guess that was pretty disrespectful. But those of us who are from like the West Coast, we kind of have no idea what the fuck that, you know. I don't know why Pakistan is different from, you know what I mean? I just say Indian and then like German, even though the French. I just like to keep it very simple, even though I know there's all sorts of subcategories, and you know, and I know this for a fact because my doctor, my mom worked for a group of doctors who were exclusively East Indian. It got to the point where like two of them couldn't speak to each other because their dialects were so different. Yet they're the same age and came from the same country. You know, so over there in India, I don't have a clue how that works. I really don't. I mean, I don't have the foggiest clue how they figure out who's subsection where or how many dialects there are. But I seriously think there could be up to like 30, 40 dialects. I mean, people from India sometimes could not talk to each other, and it happened often, you know. We really are. We really are. It makes me embarrassed to be American because if you're born in America and you are a regular American type kid, now keep in mind I grew up in Colorado, not California. But you know, we learn English mostly, and when I say mostly, I mean it's not even correct English. You know, it's kind of English. So many, well, Art's mods. I mean, 3/4 of his channel is mods because he just anyone who asks, man, they get it right. I love it. Some people have said, "Oh my God, it's a police state in here." Fuck, look at the mods, and I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. None of them do anything, which they're just nice people too. Why am I drinking coffee and not beer? Well, yeah, he waits till mid-morning for the beer, you know. I have no idea what I was just saying now. Oh, yeah. And it pisses me off because everyone I know that is from any other country, any of them, any other country, knows at least 2 languages well. And usually more than that, 3 or 4. And I'm going, fuck. With as good as I am at languages and how quickly I pick up on them, oh man, I wish I'd been introduced to all the languages when I was a kid. How beautiful would that be to be able to just stop what I'm saying, turn to somebody and speak fluently in Russian to them or something. How neat. Oh no, but you know, yeah. Born in America with you know, yeah, I have Irish roots. That doesn't fucking help me right now, does it? You know, I can speak Irish. Oh, you fucking Mick. That's all you need to know, man. Oh, Indo, yeah, Indo's got a lot of mods too, doesn't she? Yeah, I'm gonna give up the ghost, seeing that it's almost 9:30 here. Sorry we didn't do much chess, and we didn't do any tourneys, and we didn't... Artemis! Oh my god, did you just get here? As soon as it... I'll be on longer tomorrow. I don't think I have anything to do tomorrow. I got the stuff that I was going to push till tomorrow done today, so I think I'm pretty clear. Chess is an international game. Yeah, you know, that's been mentioned too. If you go on YouTube and watch like watch the stories from hustlers and stuff like that, a lot of them say, you know, they've been asked, you know, what do you do when international people come? How do you set up a game? They say, we don't need to talk. It's chess. You show me a dollar bill, there's the fucking seat. We rack the pieces up. They work the same in every country. Hit your clock. Start moving, motherfucker. That's all they need, man. And I think that's fucking great. I thought that was really cool. English counts as a language. Yeah. I know that, but I'm saying English is the only one I know. I mean, almost everyone is born with 2 or 3 languages that they come up with in their household. Spanish, Indian, something. Fucking something. Yeah, sorry, it's a little shorter today, but
my comfort zone in this event because everyone is really bloody good at chess. I appreciate the raise for thank you. Jeez, am I the only DJ on auto today? Apparently. But make sure you guys go and check out Squirrely. If you guys want some